Yeah, I'm not waiting for the timer to go down. I'm too lazy for that. Oh my gosh, welcome back to Love in Deep Space. And stream. And all the things. Playing Prologue to tomorrow. And we're doing it on my main account today. Because everything's preloaded, or most of it is. And I don't feel like battling another thing. Hey Caleb, hey Pookie. Oh yeah, you can't use your evolve to turn the page. Don't perceive me right now. What is... Wait, hold on. What's in the shop? Why is it red? Hold on. Oh, it's because of that, like, refreshed bet. Okay, bet. Oh my god. Anyway, back to the story. Prologue to tomorrow. So, to recap. We finished Under Deep Space, which is 8 chapters long. It took us a hot minute to get through this, but we learned a lot. We met Xavier, Rafayel, and Zayne. We also met and lost Caleb tragically. It was awful. But we learned a lot about MC. She's got an ether core in her heart. Ever really wants her. Things are sketchy. And then at the end of... or the second half of stream yesterday, we met Silas and went through that. And there's definitely some stuff going on there. He keeps alluding to knowing us, I guess, but MC hasn't quite picked up on that. Yes, and they link. She can't resonate with him. And when she finally does, they've been linked, which is a whole separate card. That we will play after we finish the story. But today we're doing Prologue to tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Okay, I know it just started, but I'm gonna go turn my fan on because it's super hot in my room. Oh, it helps if I have my lamp on so my model can actually see my face move. Hey! Alright, hold on. Let's go. Girl, I swear, this dog and everything. Oh, I'm dying of heat stroke. Everything sucks. Okay, there we go. I love that when I walk away, my model is just like, I'm gonna shove my face up against this glass right here. Absolute crazy. Okay, so Prologue to tomorrow is interesting because it branches. So we've got these two like story sub chapters, these story chapters, then it's gonna branch into 3 stories. So Zayne, Rafayel, and Xavier's branches. And then it'll come back, to wrap it up. So, yay! And we're just gonna go in order. 1, 2, 3. Bet. Let's go. I have Red Bull today, so it's gonna be interesting. 2 months later, after we meet Silas. So, time has passed. In a dimly lit room, silhouettes lurk in the shadow. Hold on, I have to sip. I have to sip first. I think we're in that club right now. In the 109 zone, there was the club where the shopkeeper has a lot of info and stuff. Holographic screens flicker with images of protocors being sold. Each flash is accompanied by a symbol marking their status. Oh yeah, that's what else happened in the Silas chapter. We got the other half of or another piece of an ether core and absorbed its power. So, in the corner is a man whose pockets are heavy with poker chips. He takes out his phone and inputs an encrypted code with ease. The dark web interface on the screen sputters, then pops up a series of... I did have the volume right. Okay. A series of windows, even more mysterious. Oh. An ether core appears. Wait, no, give it back. I was reading that. I hate when they do this. Pause. Oh, it's a group chat. Oh, it's like on the article. Okay, the article that we didn't get to see, but it was about an ether core. Anyone know about what happened? Rumors say 50 wanderers showed up. Ether core attracted wanderers. Somebody's trying to frame the wanderers. Don't spread rumors. Smugglers. Question mark. Investigate and report back. Okay. Bet. A photo appears on the screen. Surrounded by bodyguards, a notorious protocol merchant walks into the hotel.
Welcome to the Silver Screen Hotel.
We work overtime for 2
Simone!
months dealing with these protocore smugglers. After that, it's vacation time.
Several hidden bags and cameras fall as Simone deactivates them. She brushes off the dust on her hands and casually tosses a transmitter into the corner. What is happening in my house
Ether
right now?
Ordeal secretly started, this is our first mission together?
Yes. We love Simone. Look how cute she is. She's adorbs.
I figured we'd have chances to work together since you are also here. But things have gotten hectic with mission after mission.
Yeah, girl, things have been crazy for real. Simone used to be in Unicorn's armament tech. She has micro modification evol. Micro modification evol? Like nanotech evol, essentially? Is that atomic level? How are we talking here, Simone? And ever since she increased my hunter's firearms firing rate by 2-fold, we've gotten along well. Yeah, Lincoln's been a mess lately. I wonder when things will settle down.
At least it's nothing compared to the N109 zone. I heard you went in all by yourself 2 months ago. You made a mess out of Ani Kindness's protocore auction and left unscathed.
I did, it's true.
You even managed to...
What I do, Simone? She lowers her voice, her tone a half teasing, half curious.
You even managed to get your hands on a real ether core, right?
Yeah. Who told you? This is the first time I've heard about it. Who told you?
No one. But it does coincide with when you were away from the association and the incident in the N109 zone.
You're smart, Simone.
The association launched a covert mission. Something about investigating the recent chaos in Lincoln.
Simone trails off, but I know what she's implying. This operation is for the association. Words. A few probably noticed something was unusual.
Relax. This is
now I have the hiccups.
stuff.
This is going
There
so
aren't
well
even
today.
leaks, let alone whispers. I wouldn't mind catching a glimpse of this ether core to see what all the fuss is about, though.
Well, you see, the thing is, it's inside of me now.
Anyway, the N109 zone whispers about an ether core, and suddenly the groups on the dark web go nuts.
I mean, yeah.
I thought the association wouldn't bat an eye, but then Captain Jenna showed up and dragged me into the special operations team. It feels like we stumbled into something big, and that rumor being passed around becomes a truth. I always believed the ether core existed. I just never thought there was more than one. If these smugglers have the real deal, that baby's going straight into my railgun.
What if it's not that it's more than one? What if it's that the ether core was one thing that has been broken up into many, and now MC will be collecting these over the events of the story until she's at her full power again. For good or for bad, you know. The elevator keeps climbing as if it's taking us to a rooftop that's directly under the Deepspace tunnel. For a second, I feel like I'm back under the N109 zone sky.
Allow me to jog your memory.
Okay.
From your past to your future, to even all the crimes you'll inevitably commit.
Nice.
After all, you and me, we're the same.
Mm-hmm. He does have one in his eye, so... My memories are too fragmented and unclear. Is it because of the ether core? My hands touch my chest, the warmth pulsating like another heartbeat.
Heads up, you two. We hacked the hotel's security
Hey,
system.
Andrew.
You've been whitelisted and can come and go as you please.
What a cutie. Andrew, the captain of data analysis, is micromanaging all intel for the Operation Ether ordeal. He's communicating via earpiece.
Rendezvous in conference room 3909. It'll be showtime in 5 minutes.
Okay. A holographic 3D map of the hotel flickers to life before me, module snapping into place. Simone winks. She's very proud of her latest gadget.
The moment you meet up with the target, Evol will be transmitted through your contact lenses device to alter his memories.
Okay.
I think you're the buyer he met before. You have a 30-minute window, so make it quick.
Understood. We'll grab the items and see if an ether core is present.
Anyway, we can fight our way out if things go south. Are you doubting my new gadget or her Evol?
Don't doubt Simone. Simone adjusts my dress as she equips a protofield disruptor that's shaped like an earring. Our reflections stare back at us in the glass. Simone looks stylish in her secretary attire, and I'm wearing a simple, elegant dress. I didn't think I would be an heiress again after a return to working as a hunter. At least my time in the N109 zone taught me how to bluff. For real, girl. Good practice. Good practice. A ding announces that we've arrived on the 39th floor. Simone and I exchange a look. Here we are. Let's do this. I love her when she's working. She's so matter of fact. She's like, all right, let's do it. She gets in her, like, hunter headspace. Just, like, very professional. And then she is an absolute menace to these boys, I swear to God. 1 hour later.
With all this fuss, I thought I'd finally see the real deal. But these were all duds.
No. Well, we didn't get an ether core. The mission wasn't a waste of time. We have these modified protocores. Yeah, for real. The smugglers are taken away, and Simone and I return to the Hunters Association.
Special authorization confirmed. Good job, everyone.
Thank you, Otto. Good job to you.
Do your weapons or gear need to be maintained or repaired? Put them on the table.
Okay.
And just between you and me, Hunters Huntin' is serving a fancy meal tonight. Don't miss
What is
out.
it, Otto? What is it? You can't just tell me fancy meal. I need to know, like, what, though? A little robot loudly whispers as it almost waddles to the armory with my weapon.
Simone, your gear's suffered some wear and tear lately. Over 65% of it has been damaged in the past 2 weeks. If she didn't help you control your evil, that number would have been higher. 70% at least.
Andrew is glued to his multi-screen setup. The windows flicker to life like a digital butterfly swarm. So far,
If building a powerful weapon turns out to be a mistake, you can punish me.
I'm not gonna lie. Hunters Association, full of hot people, first of all. But we love Nero, massive nerd, okay? Simone, hot as hell, and, like, her evol's cool as hell. And Andrew, you know? Oh my god.
Also, lead Andrew, it's been 2 months already. Are there any signs of that ether core? I can understand why the association hasn't told anyone about this. It can't be about saving face, no?
Alright, check this out.
I still don't know who the mole is, though. There's a mole. I don't... Jenna, if you betray me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Rolled up combat uniform lands on the table. We look up to see Jenna walking toward the control desk. Hey, Mommy.
Captain, what's going on?
A weird yet familiar feeling pulls at my chest. I unfold the uniform. There lies a flat, round object I recognize.
It's a hurt knave's head.
Simone wrinkles her nose in disgust. Without missing a beat, she snatches a pen from Andrew's desk and uses it to push the head away. She ignores the look on his face. How could they just leave a head? Where's the protocore? That is a great question. Jenna finishes drinking her water and tears open a package. She takes out a bread roll. Nom 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 nom.
Because there was only the head. It showed up on Faye Street without anything else.
What?
The protocore must still be in its body, but who knows where that is.
Oh.
So, already you can see something's not right here.
Yeah. Just the head moving around like, okay. Gross. Everyone casts their gazes on me. I slowly nod. Why are we looking at me? I can sense a protocurve. It's similar to the one I brought back from the no-hunt zone, number 7, 2 months ago, but there's more to it. Is it related to the ether core?
Yes. We've detected a large beta protocurve on this head.
Oh.
That's a new fancy term. Captain, what's a beta protocurve?
Jenna takes a moment to gather herself. She stands up, and the control desk flickers a couple of times. A holographic 3D map is projected from it.
Remember that incident last month? It occurred on the 8th at 9 a.m. Lincoln Bridge's main pier disappeared from the river for 20 minutes. And on the 14th at 3 a.m., rainbow mists appeared in Goldwood City. Specifically, they materialized in 6 districts within 4 seconds of one another.
Okay.
Then on the 29th, an incident occurred at 4:30 p.m. An ice cream parlor in the Ring Imperial Center was flipped, and customers on the top floor were trapped in the first floor's freezer.
Bummer.
The wanderers behind these have one thing in common. The protocurve produced by their protocores are capable of distorting space itself.
Okay, yeah.
We're calling this unique protocurve a beta protocurve for now.
Okay. They got space. Oh. Ooh.
I won't get into the details of the analysis. However, after comparing it with the protocurve produced from the Deepspace tunnel region that's in the N109 zone, our current findings reveal that
Jenna leans forward. She grips the control desk to emphasize her words.
an ether core is involved.
No.
Based on our observations of these wanderers, the Intel Department and Advanced Tech Labs predict we'll observe more beta protocurves in the future.
Yeah, probably. It's only been like
That's where
14
new
years
ether
since
cores might appear.
the tunnel opened. Like 14 years in the span of literally a wormhole opening. Yeah, things are gonna go wackadoodle real fast. On the map with Lincoln City at its center, points of interest start appearing. They are potential locations, and they're everywhere. Some are even thousands of kilometers away from the city. Yeah.
Everyone, it's getting dark. Night will fall. And we all know the big guys lurking in Lincoln's shadows are about to make their move.
Yeah. Things are getting sketchy. Captain Jenna revealed a lot of info today. There's another ether core aside from the one in my heart and the one in Silas's eye. So she already had one in her heart. She absorbed one. That's 2. Silas has one. That's 3. Now we've got a 4th one. Oh boy. I just realized something. Do the other 4 love interests have ether cores? Like, I'm sitting here thinking about it. And I've got to pay attention. I read these stories, and I read all the stuff. I just, for some reason... Hold on, I'm going to Google it, because I'm dumb as hell sometimes. Maybe I know it, but then I forgot, you know? It could be any of those locations, and this ether core might be incomplete, similar to how the one in my heart was. It'll take some time to find that ether core.
Our mission goes beyond just collecting ether cores. We also need to investigate the shady organizations that covet them for their own goals. They're essentially a ticking time bomb. We'll split up for now, but try not to alert the enemy. We don't want to make things worse.
Well, good for you, Jenna. I have some friends.
Hey, I don't know what you went through in the N109 zone, but... This operation is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't be a hero every 5 seconds.
You know what?
Patience is key.
She's very right. She's very right about that. MC, thus far in the story, has this habit of just kind of like going in. After spitting out my toothpaste, I put down the toothbrush and stare at my reflection in the bathroom mirror. I unearthed some interesting info in the association's archives today. There's also a few loose ends from my time in the N109 zone that need to be addressed. I should first deal with what I can handle right now. So, and this is where we get to pick our timelines. We gonna branch off. Okay, while I'm doing this, let me Google, because I need to Google. Hold on. Google, give me nope. Sorry, I had some thirsty anime men TikTok edits on my screen. Don't worry about it. Love and Deep Space. Do all LIs have ether cores? Let's see. Oh my god, the wiki is broken on my phone. Don't worry about it. The top, like, one of the top things from Reddit is I just realized none of them are human. Okay. So, it's not confirmed that they do, but obviously the ether core is linked. Like, because Rafayel, the Lumerians needed the ether core to survive. Same with Philo. Silas has one in his head. Zayne. What is Zayne's connection to the ether core? I don't remember. Okay, let's play this then. Thorn Under the Moon is the first one, so let's do that. That's Zayne's. Oh, my eyeball. Oh, my eyeball. Oh, my God. The sound of footsteps reverberates, a hollow echo upon the marble floor. Looking up, Zayne once again sees that familiar silhouette of the girl. In the quiet hospital corridor, its walls grayish blue and dimly lit by incandescent lights, only the girl stands bright and resolute. Aww. Yearning to call out to her, yet incapable of making a sound, he has no choice but to quicken his pace. He runs after her. Yet at that moment, terrifying black crystals erupt from the surrounding walls.
No.
Oh, he's
Stop.
having a nightmare. Without warning, the entire space distorts. Those sharp spikes hurtle towards the girl's throat. Panicking, she turns to face them. As their eyes meet, her lips quiver in despair, softly whispering broken, desperate sounds. Zayne, she's calling. Listen, I'm not gonna be yelling right now, okay? Zayne! Zayne? Zayne? Inside Oxo's rehabilitation center. It scrolled too fast for me to read that. Zayne suddenly opens his eyes. He's in a sleeping pod, and his unfocused gaze slowly adjusts. Do you have another nightmare?
Yes.
Oh. Rubbing his temples, he sits up. In his eyes is a reflection of my concerned expression.
Don't worry. Lying down in a large box with eyes staring at me. If I could sleep well with that happening, then you'd actually have something to worry about.
Yeah. Hey, I care about you. What else am I supposed to do? Someone hasn't gotten a good night's sleep ever since he returned from Mount Eternal. He also keeps using nightmares as an excuse. Yeah, scold him. After returning from Mount Eternal 2 months ago, Zayne's health hasn't been good. It's gotten to the point where he can't sleep at all. However, he doesn't talk about what happened in the Arctic. The reoccurring nightmare is the only thing he willingly shared with me. You still have a business trip next week. At this rate, the doctor might end up collapsing before his patients. For real.
Even if I collapse, there will always be another doctor to take over. No matter what.
Okay, you're right. But like... I pressed my finger against his lips as a warning. Did you see his eyes widen? Oh my god. This poor man. No matter how many doctors there are, they're for other people. My doctor is right here in front of me.
All right. I'll be careful.
That's right.
And stay alive.
You better. Don't let my worries be a burden on you. I think you started having nightmares after I gave you that crystal fragment from the N109 zone. Zayne takes his coat from the coat rack beside the wall. Together we enter the corridor.
They aren't connected, so don't overthink it. It's just a coincidence. Speaking of which, there's been progress with the analysis of that crystal.
Oh, really? Tell me. Is it related to Protocor syndrome?
At the moment, I've developed a hypothesis based on the data. I'll share the details with you once there are conclusive results.
Okay. Stepping into the elevator, I pressed the button for the ground floor. Zayne's reflection appeared on the closed doors. The dark circles under his eyes, underlying a deeper wariness. Take your time. You should deal with the insomnia first.
Since I can't sleep, I might as well be productive with my time.
So, it's not that doctors can't treat themselves. They don't actually want to be treated. I ordered some milk for you. It'll be delivered to your place and should help you sleep. Also, the hypnotic music.
Are you referring to the lullaby playlist? Did you forget how old I am?
No, but you are a stubborn man. I'm just trying to help as a normal hunter. You don't have to listen to me, Dr. Zayne. He's so cute. Look at his stupid smirk. Get some sleep, you jerk.
Since I am your one and only doctor, I should listen to you.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should. We step out of the elevator and my watch begins to ring. Someone's calling me. I gesture to Zayne and then move to the side to answer it. Captain Jenna.
Hey, are you available right now? We've detected beta protocurve activity in a certain location.
After a brief explanation, Captain Jenna quickly ends the call. No!
Why are you frowning?
Don't tell
Did
him,
something
because then
happen?
he's going to come with you and he won't actually get any sleep. She's going to tell him. Of course she is. My mission got an update. I need to check in with Captain Jenna, so I might not be able to have dinner with you. Just as I'm about to sprint to the hospital's main entrance, a pair of hands lands on my shoulder and what? Steers me in a different direction.
Don't run just yet.
Okay.
I'll drive you there.
Oh no. My weakness, being a passenger princess. Damn it! You know, I downloaded this game for this man. Ended up loving Caleb, but like... Upon arriving at the association, the office is engulfed in silence. Only Jenna stands before her control desk. Her gaze is fixed on a few zoomed-in photos that are being projected.
Perfect timing. Let's look at these together.
Okay. She waves her hand and those photos are pushed towards me. As I approach to get a closer look, it becomes evident that a distinct figure appears in every picture. The figure is also marked with conspicuous colors, which show traces of a beta protocurve. All of them are from the same Wanderer.
Yes, including this morning. Andrew has found its traces 5 times. Beta protocurve activity was detected in every instance.
That means it's related to an ether core?
It could very well be carrying one, or an ether core fragment.
Let's go. I want to eat more ether cores. Another screen comes into view, showcasing an array of data and information, and positioned at the center is a blurred image of a Wanderer.
This Wanderer can move by distorting space, and we haven't captured a complete image of it yet. However, the Intel department made a discovery. In areas where it did appear, many patients with protocore syndrome have fallen into a coma. Some even go into shock.
That's awful. My gaze then falls to the left side of the screen. The text reads, location, Chanzia City? Is it Chanzia?
I'll be heading to Chansha City next week.
Chansha.
There are a few patients with a severe case of protocore syndrome.
Of course Zayne would conveniently be there. Yeah. Those patients that Zayne mentioned might actually be victims of this Wanderer.
Right now, we suspect there's a connection between these 2 incidents. We could start looking into those patients.
Do it!
And it just so happens that Oxo Hospital will send a medical team to Chansha City next week.
Captain, I would like to make a request. Let me join the medical team as a hunter escort to investigate the Wanderer. She sees our man and she's like, let's go.
Your request has been approved.
Me too.
Our Chansha branch has also started its own operation. Your mission is to confirm whether or not there are signs of an ether core.
Okay.
You can contact us anytime if you need help. We'll be there to offer whatever assistance we can.
Understood. I'll be careful. I know she's like... Oh, God, hold on. My leg is asleep. As I leave the association, Zayne's figure appears in the distance. He's been patiently waiting by the road. Just as I'm about to walk over, a massive bouquet of white roses suddenly appears and engulfs my vision.
Miss, I've heard so much
this
about
guy.
you. It's an honor to finally meet you in person.
And you are?
I'm sorry. I almost forgot that this is our first meeting. But you should have already received my business card a few days ago, along with the flowers.
The man has a gentle gaze, as if to be friendly. He extends his other hand toward me.
I'm Carter, from Xander Sciences.
Hey, Carter. I recall seeing a business card that had mysteriously appeared on my desk not too long ago. It was accompanied by attention-grabbing deliveries as well. Secret admirer. Oh, those are from you.
Thanks to your efforts in apprehending those protocore merchants, Xander Sciences was able to recover a valuable batch of protocores. Many patients were saved as a result. Naturally, I wanted to express my gratitude. I wonder if you'll do me the honor of having dinner with me, miss?
This poor kid. This poor guy never stood a chance.
She already has plans for tonight.
Never stood a chance. A hand pushes away the bouquet. Zayne then pulls me to his side, and he moves to stand between me and Carter. Zayne, you have something to say? Upon seeing Zayne's face, Carter's expression noticeably darkens.
What a coincidence, Zayne. It's been such a long time since we last saw each other. Why don't the three of us have dinner together? My treat.
Trying to clean that up real quick, aren't you, Carter? My gaze quickly shifts from Carter's smile to Zayne's indifferent eyes. I sort of understand what's going on. I'm sorry, Mr. Carter. The association strictly prohibits hunters from accepting dinner invitations for work purposes. Smooth. Smooth, girl. Smooth.
Let's go.
Just as I'm about to turn around, the bouquet blocks my path again. Oh my god.
Miss, I understand there are rules about not having dinner, but the flowers didn't do anything wrong, right?
Before I have the opportunity to decline, Zayne swiftly takes the white roses. He glances at them, and with a blank expression, he gives the roses back to Carter.
They're much appreciated. Unfortunately, there's no room for them in my car.
You know that man is lying. I can't
Miss
remember
Hunter?
what car he drives, but there's... Yeah. What, Carter? Oh my god. With Zayne holding my arm, I leave. Carter persistently follows us. Oh my god.
Actually, I'm here to give you a reminder. The outside world isn't as safe as Lincoln. Be careful when you're traveling.
Carter. You absolute creep. That's weird. Don't say things like that. It's weird. Na 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 na. Hey, Pookie.
Seatbelt.
Do it again. Do it. Hold on. He was so bossy.
Seatbelt.
Okay, I'm putting my seatbelt on. Zayne turns the steering wheel and the car joins the stream of flowing traffic. I mean, it's still, okay, it's in my head now. He didn't say, hey girl, put your seatbelt on. Like, hey, safety first. No, he just said seatbelt. Okay. That guy seems to know you pretty well. Are you acquainted with him? And Xander Sciences. I feel like I've heard that name from somewhere. Oh my god, Raymond. Drink some water.
Your colleague praised you, saying there are things only the two of you can do. I'm very curious now. Xander Sciences will provide you with the best staff, the best lab, and even the best treatment.
This person, Raymond, mentioned it when we were at his place. That's Carter, right?
We studied under the same professor. That's it. The paths
Lovely,
we're
no
walking are
such issue.
completely different.
You two aren't like-minded from what I can tell. I also feel like he's suspicious or crazy. He's suspicious, honestly. A little suspicious. It was obvious he didn't show up just to invite me to dinner, and I can see you're very cautious around him. Is there bad blood between you two? You can tell me about it. Yeah,
It's
tell me.
not interesting.
I think you're a liar, lie your pants on fire. Zayne has bad blood with someone, and he's very wary of him. Isn't that interesting already? Don't sigh at me. I'll be an absolute
The fact that
menace.
he gave you roses is more than enough to put me on high alert.
Maybe you should give me roses.
But when he told you to be careful while traveling, I doubt that was a simple,
No.
friendly reminder.
You are correct. Just as I'm about to tell Zayne about my trip, I think twice. I shake my head and smile. Maybe Carter was annoyed by how we were ignoring him. That's why he tried to scare us. Zayne glances at me, a hit of amusement in his eyes. And he doesn't say anything else about the topic. Ah, 3 days later at the Lincoln Airport. Those chairs look comfy. Hey, Grayson! In the bustling airport, Grayson is stunned. Several seconds pass before he blinks. He's so cute!
So, you're our hunter escort this time?
Yeah! Pleased with Grayson's reaction, I can't help but imagine what expression Zayne will have when he sees me later. I move closer to him and shake my plane ticket at him. What's that expression? Do you feel relieved, or are you even more anxious?
Do you want to know the truth?
While Grayson's tone sounds lighthearted, a subtle tinge of concern appears on his expression.
They say the hospitals are doing an academic exchange. But in reality, we're going there to help them. Why else would they send such a large team? Or even request a hunter escort for that matter?
Having Zayne fly all the way there, the situation must be pretty bad.
Actually, the main problem is with one of the patients.
Grayson lowers his voice and leans in closer.
His biopsy results show that the crystals in his heart have a certain shape and structure that's different from the ones you'd see with protocore syndrome. Also, when he was admitted to the hospital, he caused a metaflux burst.
Oh my gosh. As if worried I wouldn't believe him, Grayson takes out his phone and shows me a video.
My friend who works at Chancha Hospital sent me this. All the flux stabilizers in the ER went down. It was a mess.
In the video, the sound of an alarm fills the air and the lights flicker uncontrollably. Despite the shaky and blurred footage, the chaotic nature of the scene is unmistakable. An abnormal heart, a sudden burst of metaflux. A picture begins to form in my mind, something strangely familiar.
Thankfully, no wanderers showed up. But it's strange considering how high the fluctuation index was.
Yeah, that is weird, Grayson. Not gonna lie. The fluctuation index only tells us the chances of a wanderer appearing. It's not guaranteed. But given the nature of the energy fluctuation, it's weird not a single wanderer appeared. That is also really weird. I watched the video again to search for anything I might have missed. Is the metaflux a result of the patient being exposed to that wanderer and the beta protocurve? Grayson, do you mind showing me the other documents related to this? Yeah,
Sure. What would you like to see?
Give me some data, my guy.
You shouldn't make assumptions when things are still uncertain.
Zayne, stop ruining everything I was investigating. But I'm glad you're here. Oh, no, not the doggy barks. Ah! Hold on. Let me go find out why she's barking. Okay. She's just barking because she's a jerk. Yes, you are. You're so cute. Okay. Hey, Pookie. As Grayson and I lean in, a hand suddenly appears between us. Grayson is slightly nudged to the side. This man, twice now in this story, has just come between me and another man. We get it, Zayne. In one smooth motion, the hand takes the phone, turns off the screen, and places it back in Grayson's hand.
Shansha Hospital was built a long time ago. It's not uncommon for their flux stabilizers to experience malfunctions. As for the patient's biopsy results, they need to be further analyzed along with other reports. It's too early to jump to any conclusions.
I lock eyes with Zayne. He stands before me with one hand resting on the hand of his suitcase. Good morning, Dr. Zayne. I hold up a paper bag. Do you want black tea? Or, oh, it's a cake. A black tea cake or an egg sandwich? You can only choose one.
I'll have the cake.
Yeah, you will, because you got a sweet tooth.
Did you arrive at the airport early to buy breakfast?
I did. Because I knew you'd be here. When did I ever say that? I retrieved my suitcase from behind a chair and proudly present my ID as a hunter escort to Zayne. Surprise! Don't me. Actually, hold on. Do it again. I'm saving that. I'm saving that. He rolling his eyes and everything, isn't he? Contrary to my expectations, I see no traces of astonishment in Zayne's expressions. Instead, he calmly hands me a hot latte. Ooh! You knew I'd be here, didn't you?
Have you ever thought about who approved and signed your escort application and ID request?
Oh, he's so proud of himself about it, too. You little shit. I'm gonna... Ooh. I know I've said that, like I know... Like, I have my main. But I would be happy to have any of these men in real life. Like, if they appeared before me right now, any one of the 5, I would be so over the moon. Like, this man, I would be pushing his buttons on purpose. I'm not gonna lie. I just feed him sweets and then be a complete menace to him. He brought me a latte. Who do you think approved it? Yeah. I hate him. How many of these are there? Oh my god, there's so many. What? Oh, hold on. You know, I swear this house is in chaos all the time. Anyway, the flight takes several hours. Eventually, the plane lands in Changsha Airport. Changsha, you know what? I hate my life. I don't. I love it. It's actually pretty great. I just can't pronounce things. Boarding the shuttle sent by Changsha Air Hospital, the medical team immediately heads to their destination. I blame it on my accent, honestly. My, like, very, very regional nonsense of an accent. The chief of surgery, his hair already starting to gray, exchanges pleasantries with Zayne before quickly delving into a discussion about the patient.
They're on ECMO. After the open heart surgery, adhesions began to develop. And this morning, we saw the crystals spreading. They're very close to the lungs now.
Oh.
Then we'll have to perform surgery as soon as possible.
Zayne quickly flips through the patient's medical record while putting marks on the paper.
Crystal extraction is already a complex procedure. Those adhesions, we're worried the patient won't be in a stable condition while under anesthesia.
Yeah.
This is our only option. We must perform the surgery. Let's reassess the patient's health and proceed once his physical condition allows it.
Yeah. A few hours later, the surgical lights are turned on in the operating room. The rhythmic sound of medical equipment reverberate. Led by Zayne, a team of medical staff focuses on the surgery at hand. I swear. Oh my gosh, I just realized my closed captions weren't turned on. But also my kid was being loud. Just being kids, just being silly and playing. Anyway, the The observation room is filled with people, and their gazes are fixed on a large screen. On it, a pair of hands uses a scalpel to meticulously remove tiny crystals. God, that sounds awful.
Clear the view.
After ensuring there's no unusual activity, I make my way back to the class.
Dr. Zayne is brave for taking on such a risky case.
Captain Willow.
We meet again.
During my previous visit to Chanxia City, we worked together. After exchanging formalities, she shows me the updated data. In a matter of seconds, the record of a wanderer's recent activities appears on my watch's built-in 3D map. It managed to traverse the entire city in 5 minutes. Oh, Jesus! In 5 minutes. Never seen a wanderer move that fast before. Captain Jenna said there's no clear image of the wanderer yet. Do you have any leads? Yeah, if it's moving, like, through a whole city in 5 minutes. Oh my god.
We did some comparisons. Aside from the protocurves not aligning, the Wanderer closely resembles Mist.
But if you look at all the data, the traits this Wanderer exhibits are different from the Mist I've seen.
Yeah. I don't know what got into it, and how it managed to hide so well.
Perhaps the ether core made it mutate or something? Yeah, maybe. Suddenly, discussion erupts next to us. It draws my and Willow's attention to the screen. A scale-like tiny crystal is slowly being peeled away from the edge of a blood vessel. What the hell?
Surgeons have some steady hands, huh?
Yeah, I'd say so. That crystal. It's exactly like the ones on the monsters in the N109 zone. Connections. Zayne must have noticed it too. Regaining my composure, I immediately look at him. Under the surgical cap, his eyes remain calm and focused. He continues with the procedure until the crystal is placed onto the surgical tray.
Does it look all right on the ultrasound? Yes, it came up. Any bleeding? No. Let's wrap it up.
Applause erupts through the observation room and relief washes over me. However, I feel a strange, unusual tremor in my chest. Something is rapidly expanding. Metaflux! Yeah. Oh, hey guys, Metaflux. The alarm from the flux stabilizers resound through the entire operating room. Captain Willow and I exchange a look and immediately get to work. She starts evacuating the spectators while I run to the intercom. Zayne, a wanderer is about to appear. You need to move.
Dr. Zayne, the patient's blood pressure
He's not gonna move. He's a good surgeon. And he's stubborn.
Increase the adrenaline to 0.1 micrograms.
The alarm becomes louder. I immediately pull out my gun and aim it at the area where the energy fluctuation has peaked. The faint energy fluctuation dissipates, yet the tremors I feel in my chest show no signs of subsiding. Zayne, you need to leave, or else it'll be too late.
The patient's vitals are unstable. Moving them isn't feasible right now.
Through the glass, Zayne looks up at me, his gaze as calm as ever.
Can you suppress the accumulating metaflux with your evil?
I meet Zayne's gaze that carries a subtle attempt to comfort me. My attention turns to Grayson and the others who are visibly worried. They wait for my response. I'll do my best.
Give me 5 minutes. Let's continue.
5 minutes? I swear. Dun, 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 dun. Using my evol and flux stabilizers, I successfully buy the necessary time for Zayne to finish suturing. When the surgery ends, the metaflux suddenly dissipates, as if what happened earlier was an illusion. Other medical staff will handle the follow-up procedures. I change out of my sterile suit. Just as I'm catching my breath, Zayne pulls me into the lounge where there's no one around. Oh my gosh.
Give me your left hand. I'll do a quick evil examination.
Okay. Zayne sets down a medical tray, picks up a cotton ball soaked in medicine, and begins to disinfect my hand. I'm fine. I might have overdone it, but my use of evol is better than before.
While that is how you feel, I suggest waiting for the results and listening to what your primary care physician has to say.
Again. Don't shut up. Also, what? A cool sensation emanates from the palm of my hand as he holds my fingers. He applies patches to each one.
You should be well aware that the metaflux earlier wasn't something an ordinary wanderer could generate.
You knew since the beginning.
Don't tell me you actually believed I thought you were a hunter escort whose sole purpose is to protect us.
Of course. You and Dr. Noah have known about the existence of the ether cores for a while now. Straightening my posture, I start thinking. You noticed it during the surgery, right? That the crystal was very similar to the sample I gave you? I'm almost 100% sure the wanderer that attacked this patient is related to the ether core. It's possible the ether core made those monsters in the N109 zone transform into their current state.
Not necessarily.
Oh. The examination machine beeps. Zayne observes the fluctuating numbers displayed on the screen as he continues to speak.
The ether core shouldn't be what's causing the mutations. Your heart's integration with one is a perfect example. Given the extent of the mutation you've described, I'm more inclined to believe that someone attempted to be smart, but ended up failing in the process.
Well, we all can't be geniuses. Are you saying someone is responsible for the appearance of those monsters and this patient's condition?
I'm merely speculating. Don't forget, in this world, many forces covet the ether core. You haven't met all of them yet.
You're right. He is.
All is well.
Why you look so proud of yourself? Why? The machine beeps, which indicates the end of the examination. Zayne carefully removes the patches from my hand and puts them away. In the quiet room, the second hand of the wall clock moves quietly, plucking the faint light enveloping us. I can't help but yawn. I told you I was fine. If I have to say there is a problem, then I'm feeling... Oh, if I have to say there's a problem, then I'm feeling a little tired now.
Watching the surgery must have been boring.
Not at all. It's actually my first time seeing you perform surgery. You looked cool. Yeah! Taking a paper bag from the table, he settles on one side of the couch. He grabs a sandwich and pulls it apart with his clean hands.
The hospital cafeteria is closed. We'll have to make do with what's available to us.
I want some french fries though, bro. Well, I don't know why, but hospitals make me want french fries like nobody's business. I don't know why. While the chaos has subsided, the persistent scent of disinfectant lingers in my nostrils. While my body is tired, my mind is still excited. I decided to direct my excess energy to the surgeon himself. Were you listening to me before? Someone said he'll learn to accept compliments from others. Uh-huh.
I accept your compliment.
Finally, God. Uh-huh. The sandwich bread is already flat and no longer looks appetizing. With the finesse of a seasoned chef, Zayne lifts the bread and removes the greasy bacon. He then proceeds to discard the wilted lettuce, leaving only the ham slices, red cabbage, and shredded pork that have withstood the test of time. Today will be very memorable for me. Not only did I see you perform surgery for the first time, but I also had the privilege of observing a sandwich undergo surgery.
I've just removed the parts that experienced excessive nutrient loss and would have impacted digestion.
Okay, is that all? Is nutrition one of the things you research? Is there anything Dr. Zayne can't master?
I have to admit that when it comes to accepting compliments, I'm not very good in front of you.
Yeah, you are. I'm gonna make you, though.
But I suppose there's a chance for you to teach me in person.
Really? Looking at me with a meaningful expression, Zayne places the surgery-affected sandwich into my hand. He then pulls out his phone. Okay. Baffled, I lean in and watch as Zayne taps on a message notification. He opens up a new medical team group chat, which was created earlier today. Grayson has shared a group photo there, where the medical staff, their smiles tinged with wariness, hold glass vessels that are visibly cracked. Were these cracked by the energy I couldn't contain when I lost my target?
You overdid it, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna keep overdoing it.
But the medical staff said you're the most surprising hunter they've ever seen.
I'm pretty impressive, aren't I? They don't need to go that far. Embarrassed, I sheepishly laugh. I quickly shift my attention to eliminating the sandwich. Before Zayne can speak, his phone abruptly starts ringing. No! Stop interrupting us, people.
Hello?
Upon hearing the voice on the other end, Zayne freezes. Surprise appears on his face.
The patient woke up?
What the hell? I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to do that this fast. Ah! Ugh. La 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 la. When Zayne, Grayson, and I arrive at the entrance to the ICU, a nurse approaches us.
Do you know why he regained consciousness so quickly?
We're not sure. He shouldn't have woken up already. Look at this, Dr. Zayne. All his vital signs are improving.
Not normal. Zayne and Grayson exchange into sterile suits and enter the ward. I wait outside.
Can you hear me? Do you remember where we are? Look at my finger.
I really wasn't expecting him to save the patient
Damn it,
from
Carter!
death's door.
Mr. Carter?
Hello. We meet again, miss.
With the sudden appearance of Carter, I cautiously step to the side. However, he greets me with a smile. He raises both of his hands.
Don't get the wrong idea. I wasn't following you.
I don't believe you, Carter.
This patient happens to be an important client of Xander Sciences. After hearing about the incident, I decided to pay him a visit.
So, Xander Sciences is doing this to him, sure. Yeah, you weren't there when he was in critical condition. I don't think he's that important to you.
What do you mean?
He leans against the wall and casually looks at the glass door.
If it weren't for Xander Sciences, his fragile heart would have stopped a long time ago.
I don't think that's true, Carter.
What we're pursuing is far more stunning and ambitious than these petty solutions.
Oh, really? I want to hit this man. Is that so? Observing my indifferent reaction, Carter furrows his brow. A hint of disappointment appears on his face. Like, excuse me for being wary of any, like... You know?
Aren't
anyway.
you curious about the kind of work we're doing?
No, not really. You gonna tell me, though? I'm not. He shakes his head and his usual pretentious smile graces his face
It's okay.
again.
You'll be interested someday.
That sounds like a threat, Carter.
After all, only Xander Sciences can provide answers to the questions about your heart.
How do you know about my heart, Carter? Frowning, I suppress the urge to ask more. I redirect my attention back to the ward. How does he know about my heart? Hey, Grayson!
Hey,
Thank
Dr.
God!
Zayne wants you inside.
Okay. Grayson hurriedly walks out and hands me a sterile suit.
Excuse me, this is the ICU. For the patient's sake, we kindly request that unrelated individuals leave.
Having no intention of paying more attention to Carter, I change into the sterile suit and enter the room. Yeah. Thank God. Oh my God. The man lying down on the bed has his eyes half open. His voice is weak yet infused with tangible excitement.
I'm back.
All his vital signs appear to be normal. However, under normal circumstances, a person wouldn't recover this quickly.
No. As Zayne talks, he directs a meaningful look at me.
More anomalies may occur. Stay on your toes.
Acknowledging his warning, I nod. I move to the bed, introduce myself, and state the purpose of my visit. I then proceed to ask questions. Davis, you said you were back. Where were you?
It trapped me. I couldn't get out. It was like a nightmare.
Oh.
I couldn't wake up.
I turn on my watch and pull up a picture of Mist. When you say it, do you mean this?
Yes. It was that thing.
Don't mean to re-traumatize you.
It was inside of me. But it wasn't.
Oh. Oh. Suddenly, the vital signs monitor starts beeping loudly. The man in the bed begins convulsing as if something started choking him. Metaflex Zayne! I quickly pull out my gun and send some more intense fluctuation. It surges and engulfs the entire room instantly.
Grayson, transfer the patient to another room and prepare for resuscitation.
Unexpectedly, a rift appears and reveals the shadowy figure of a wanderer. Moving myself to the front of the bed, I point my gun at the Wanderer. However, it disappears in the blink of an eye. A second later, it materializes like a phantom in another location.
Hey, behind you.
Evading its slash, I aim my gun at the center of the fluctuation. However, a tremor overwhelms my chest. I barely feel any pain. Only a dense white fog surges before me and obscures my vision. The ward dissipates as if my surroundings are transforming into another realm. The last thing I see is Zayne rushing toward me. Zayne, watch out! Damn, man. I know he's trying to, like, help, but, like, come on, man. His boys be stressing me out. I'm starting to remember this chapter now. I know what happens, and it makes me sad. It feels as if my body is plummeting into a thick fog. This sensation of weightlessness threatens to push my heartbeat out of my chest. Amidst the chaos, I muster all of my strength to find something, anything to hold on to. And after what feels like forever, my feet touch solid ground. My surroundings become clear. Bathed in a dim, feeble light, a long corridor appears before me. Its end remains hidden in the mist. Am I at the hospital? No. I feel a faint tremor in my chest. A familiar energy fluctuation surges with the mist. It drags me somewhere. This fluctuation is from an ether core. I'm probably in the Wanderer's protofield. As I stand in the empty space, the sound of approaching footsteps reaches my ears. Turning around, I notice a dark figure. Zayne? An onslaught of sharp ice crystals materializes around me. They're ready to pierce my heart. The ground beneath me disappears, and I find myself falling into a sense of weightlessness again. As I float in this void, blurred lights and sounds rush past me like an avalanche. Within the boundless darkness, it's as if a pair of hands is gently lifting my tired soul. I struggle to open my eyes. After feeling my steady heartbeat for several seconds, I sit up on the bed.
You're awake.
I am, Zayne. By the floor-to-ceiling window... The what? Oh, stands a figure wearing a black clothing. He turns around. Behind him are dilapidated buildings and the sunset's tender light. Zayne? Yeah, Zayne, what the hell is going on? The figure takes another step, his appearance nearly overlapping with the dark figure I had seen before. I move back.
How are you feeling?
After hesitating for a moment, I reach out and touch his cheek. Meh. I trace his eyebrows and the contours of his face. I recognize the features I know so well. In the silence, he remains motionless. He just looks at me. I'm fine. I think I just had a dream. Yeah. Perhaps it's the influence of the protofield that caused me to have those strange illusions. Shaking my head to clear my thoughts, I shift my focus to the room. The cracked grayish-white walls enclose a space where a sofa, holographic screen, refrigerator, and various functional home appliances exist in close proximity. It looks like the home of someone who struggles with living a normal life.
Do you remember what happened in the ward?
The Wanderer that suddenly appeared, the tremor in my heart, and Zayne running toward me. Memories gradually find their way back to my mind. Are we still in the Wanderer's protofield? Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yes. Following Zayne's gaze, I get up from the bed and join him in looking out the window. As the final remnants of Twilight's vanish, We're doing what? The city stands before us under a light blue sky. Its desolation is evident. This place is a rusted skeleton of its former self. And although it's faint, the energy fluctuations around us are similar to the ether cores. This Wanderer's protocore must possess an ether core's energy. But in my dream, it's as if the chill from those ice crystals still lingers in the air. I grip my arms more tightly.
You're awake now. Remember that whatever you dreamt about was only a dream.
A blanket is draped over my shoulders. I reach out, but he walks away before I can touch him. Zayne opens the refrigerator, revealing a collection of peculiar bottles with mysterious liquids and a jar half filled with chocolate. Oh, okay. After opening the jar, he offers a few pieces to me. Their packaging unexpectedly fancy. I'm not hungry. Not, honestly.
According to my perception of time, you've been unconscious for
What?
2 days. If you don't eat or drink something, I'm afraid you won't have the energy to find the Wanderer.
2 days? The scent of chocolate saturates the air and ignites my appetite. Yeah. What if the Wanderer launches a surprise attack while we're resting? Despite my words, I find myself sinking into the worn-out couch. I unwrap the chocolates with Zayne. I look up and find my gaze falls upon a bit of vibrant green on a desk. It's a flower pot with a jasmine in it. It sticks out like a sore thumb in this desolate world. While the branches and leaves retain their green hue, the stem has already started to wither. Is it normal to see jasmines in a Wanderer's protofield?
What are you implying?
The patient who was attacked by the Wanderer fell into a nightmare. They were trapped in their own dream. In other words, the environment we're currently seeing in the protofield must also be a manifestation of someone's dream. And I don't remember ever seeing anything here. It's your dream! Yeah, it's
Are there
yours.
any comments you'd like to make about it?
Even in a world as broken as this, chocolate still exists? I expect nothing less from you. Yeah. With your little sweet tooth.
Shouldn't you be saying something like, "Thank goodness it's Zayne's dream. We can still eat chocolate."
I'm sure there's chocolate in my dreams too. Don't even come for me. Zayne, who's wearing nothing but black clothes, appears somewhat strange. Maybe this is how he sees himself in his dream.
I have dreamt of this place. However, the jasmine hasn't wilted yet, and the world itself isn't in such a dilapidated state.
Is this the nightmare you've been having then? Zayne is quiet for a while before responding in a soft voice.
Yes.
Don't be scared. Dreams are the opposite of reality. I offer the unwrapped chocolate to his lips. Try it. Who knows? Maybe the chocolate in your nightmares doesn't even taste like chocolate. He lowers his head and eats the chocolate.
It's carrot flavored.
Oh no! His worst enemy! Liar. He looks out the window again, where the silhouette of a bird flies across the darkening sky.
Since dreams are the opposite of reality, perhaps I'm not a doctor in this one.
What are you then? Huh? What you doing? What are we doing in this dream, Zayne? Well, it's a nightmare. I want to be in one of his good dreams. Dr. Zayne, what you dream about when you're happy? You know what I mean? Everything is a hazy blur in dreams, yet in Zayne's dream, the flowers, trees, streets, and shops appear with remarkable clarity. I can't help but wonder how long this dream has haunted him, incessantly replaying itself to the point where every detail is fleshed out. Man, those reoccurring nightmares,
While it resembles my dreamscape, I can tell it's a protofield. Over there.
That'd be a trip, man. They really do. He guides me to the entrance of a narrow alley. The road ahead is covered in thick fog. It's as if we've reached the edge of the dream itself. From the fog, a cluster of black crystals has emerged. It blooms like a flower and is as tall as 3-story buildings. Hi, Anna. How's the putting the cosplay together going? Also, did you get a hold of your bank? You got all that taken care of? A protocore cluster.
It regenerates very quickly after it's broken. I'd say it's as good as new within a few seconds.
Oh my god, I completely forgot. Like, I remember that.
I tried destroying it before you woke up.
I remember that we had a whole storyline where we, like, go into this man's nightmare. Yeah, you got it? Oh, let's go. This weekend's gonna be bomb, dude. So, oh, it's gonna be so good. As I recall my past battles, a hypothesis forms in my mind. I think I know what's going on here. There must be another protocore cluster in this protofield, and they provide energy to each other. We need to destroy both of them to leave the protofield. Hell
Eating
yeah.
sweets certainly makes one smarter.
Exactly. Con money. It's gonna be so fun. Oh my gosh. After you said that, I did start really thinking, and I was like, maybe... Because I graduate college. I finally get my degree in May. And my family's gonna they want to go on a cruise or something like that. Because of me and my cousin, I think 2 of my cousins are graduating. So there's 3 of us graduating, plus my uncle is retiring. So they want to go on a cruise. But I want a trip that's for myself and not my family. So I'm thinking maybe in the fall after I graduate, picking a con to go to. Like summer, fall. I don't know. I'm still debating. Thank you for the compliment. Hey, so... See? We're dealing with Zayne's nightmares and teaching him how to accept compliments, and then he's complimenting me. Oh, yeah. Though I'm only slightly smarter than you. Girl! MC, you are a very intelligent young woman. Although Zayne was a child prodigy, so, you know. Yeah. Since this is your dream, do you think you know where the other protocore cluster
When you're in a
is?
protofield, using evol in a scientific matter is more effective than dreaming.
Okay. The protofield is practically drenched. I cannot speak today. I've come to accept that me struggling to speak sometimes is just part of my accent, and there is absolutely nothing I can do about it. The protofield is practically drenched in erratic energy fluctuations, yet amidst the entanglement of protocurves, I detect one that stands out. I open my eyes and point in a direction. From what I've sensed, the second protocore cluster should be on the other side of the protofield. Similar energy fluctuations appear from other direction. I look at Zayne. Which one would you like to pick? Yeah, which one, Zayne? Zayne looks into the distance. I don't know if I imagine it or not, but some sort of emotion stirred in his eyes. Babe, we're in his nightmare. You know this.
The one that's farthest away.
Okay. The far end of the city is cloaked in black mist, resembling the gaping maw of a beast hidden in shadows. Nope, I want that one. I understand this is your dream, so you know where the dangers are, but are you going to face them alone again?
This is my dream. I can get to my destination faster than you.
Don't even start with me, man. But your dream isn't exactly being nice to you right now. Maybe the more you try to use it, the more it'll use you instead. Classic case of stubborn prodigy needs to learn that it's okay to have help. You know? Let me go instead.
You.
Don't you me. Don't push yourself when you're in trouble. I got your back. That's a tip from your hunter escort. Smiling, I take a step and pat his back. Without waiting for Zayne to respond, I wave and start walking.
Don't push yourself. That's a tip from your primary care physician.
He always has to have the last word, doesn't he? Behind me, I hear a soft sigh followed by Zayne's words that are tinged with worry. She's so cute! Turning around, I catch a glimpse of him standing in the shadows. He's far away now, so I can't clearly see his expression. I press my lips into a thin line and nod. Regardless of whether it's him or me, we know we'll always support each other. Oh. As the girl walks away, her figure disappearing from the fork in the road, Zayne turns his gaze towards the alley's depths. Within the thick fog, a broken streetlight flickers intermittently. I know he's so scared right now, too. Like, he's had this nightmare over and over and over again, and now he's freaking stuck in it. He raises his hand. Part of the mist detach themselves from the air. Spiraling and condensing, they coalesce into icicles above his palm. Dark. You had an emergency order of a fake gun off. Yes! Did you make sure that you got, like, the right one that they let in? Because I know, like, certain materials, they don't allowing, so I don't know. Well, I guess it depends on which con, too. I bet it's gonna look so good, though. Oh, right. They stop spreading just as they're about to breach the outermost layer of the white crystals. It's as if a looming black hole threatens to consume everything pure and white. Yet a thin, unwavering layer of pristine ice remains resolute in being the last line of defense. Dude, it's gonna be so great! It's gonna be so freaking exciting! I'm so excited for you. Like, genuinely so excited for you. Shadows stretch, and in the boundless fog ahead, the protocol cluster awaits his arrival like a slumbering wanderer. Within the mist, a cold wind materializes as aggressive figures sluggishly stir. The ice crystals in his palm slice the air and seemingly hit nothing, but the protocol cluster shimmers for a fleeting moment. As more wanderers emerge, their roars resound and their figures phase in and out. The ice crystals solidify into sharp blades. Oh, yeah, okay. Zayne delivers his attacks with this decisive precision. Yeah, I don't. The only Discord that I, like, have is the Minecraft one for, because I'm on, the Unorthodox server, and we have, like, a collective Unorthodox Discord place. That's pretty much the only one. I just haven't gotten around to actually making one. Yeah, and I figured I'm gonna wait because I'm working on making, I'm making a VTuber model from scratch myself. So I think I'm going to, like, do all of that at the same time, you know. Do, like, a whole shebang of things. Basically a giant rebranding. And when I do the giant rebranding, I will have it. The vision blueprint? Hell yeah. Well, I was actually looking at the, what is it called? The Night Flare outfit this morning whenever I was, doing Deepspace trials. It's so cute. And then you said you're doing skirt and heels instead. It's gonna look great, honestly. Peering into the mist. Dazed, Zayne looks down, peering into the mist and layers of unclear ice. His gaze falls into his palm. This poor man, I swear. A bloody hue taints his hand, and eerie shadow is cast over his senses. He's momentarily transported back to the bone-chilling nightmare. Yeah. I see the vision, okay? I understand. I get it. There's so many cosplays that I want to do, and I want to do the actual, like, costume, but there's so many I've looked at, and I'm like, I want a hot girl Halloween this shit, you know what I mean? Like... Like, I would have built it. I'm kind of waiting because I've been working out every day and all of that, so I'm kind of giving myself a little more time because I'm trying to muscle mommy myself right now, and once I muscle mommy myself, nothing is gonna stop me from cosplaying everything. So this poor man right now.
It's too late. Please.
In the howling icy wind, Zayne hears his heavy breaths. Once again, he's returned to an endless, snow-covered expanse of mountain tunnel. Bloody tears stream down from William's empty eye sockets. Then an array of faces emerges from the cluster's projection.
Are you going to celebrate my birthday with me? Why did you kill me? Aren't you a doctor? You should have saved me. Why didn't you save me and my child?
Zayne, please. Kill me.
He's suffocating. He's trapped. His head is spinning. Zayne notices his fingers are trembling uncontrollably. He staggers back only to trip over something again. I forgot how freaking sad that is.
Just an illusion.
It's not real. I knew this was coming once I remembered it's coming, but I forgot how actually sad this shit is. This is like... More and more hands stretch out toward him. They're frozen. The space around him shatters and distorts into mirrors. They reflect his bloodshot eyes. They reflect his hands. Oh, they reflect his hands are clenched so tightly that veins bulge. A black icicle suddenly pierces through the mirrors and shatters part of the protocol cluster. The protocore cluster doesn't regenerate. It resembles a cliff teetering on the edge, ready to collapse in on itself.
She made it.
Yeah, she did. As the mirror shards dissolve into black mist, the cold light intensifies and casts an ethereal glow. Determined, Zayne thrusts the ice blade toward the human figure. Zayne! The ice blade stops as Zayne's pupils contract. It's her, but she can't possibly be here. They're your patients, how could you? Am I next? That is horrifying! You'll kill me, right? His biggest fears, man! No, you're not Zayne, who are you? It's a face he knows all too well in this unspeakable nightmare. Her expression is filled with disbelief and pain. Yes, it's her. Zayne, kill me. That's messed up, bro. Infold is so wrong for this. I mean, it's so great. I mean, this is called Love and Depression for a reason, but like... You might take swim as soon as you go into the hotel next week. Oh, yeah. Dude, a swim sounds so good. We have a community pool in our neighborhood, but the water got too hot because they haven't put coolers or anything in to keep the water cool. And I live in the south of the U.S. It's hot. Like, that water is unswimmable at this point. What'd this say? Black ice flowers bloom from her chest, their petals unfurling. She's as light as a piece of paper separated from life's weight, yet she falls almost with a thud of his stiff embrace. Is it Otakon? Otakon has done something new last year? Is that one of the things? What is that? What am I thinking? Oh, yeah. Okay. Meow. Buzzing engulfs Zayne's ears as he's once again pulled into the depths of never-ending nightmare. While he knows it's an illusion, he can't break free. This man is stuck. At that moment, the cracked protocore cluster pulsates with blood-red light. The air trembles around it. Oh, the massive shadow before him breaks along with the other protocore clusters. The illusion in his arms changes again, but he doesn't look up. He only clenches his fist. Fish? Really? Clenches? Why did I say fish? Fist! He clenches his fist! Not his fish! Help!
It's time to end this.
A cold gleam flickers and pure black ice crystals surge beneath him. They freeze every figure that lurks within the shadows. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. They actually thought that through. That is so nice. The darkness is suppressed and his surroundings change. It's foggy. A blurry figure gradually emerges from the cracks in the space. Zayne conjures black ice and it takes aim. However, his body becomes immobile as if he's frozen in place.
You shouldn't throw yourself into danger just for her.
Nah, I'ma fight you. I'ma fight you. His entire body becomes encased in ice. Black crystals pierce his chest and spread into his fingers. The intense pain leaves Zayne's back drenched in sweat. He's unable to control his body as he collapses. His heart races in fear as he hears that cold voice.
Seek your destiny. Only then can you be redeemed.
Bro. Oh! Are we almost to the end of... let me scroll, man. Yeah. We got 3 more for Zayne, and then I gotta take a stretch break, and then we can do, whoever's next. As the protocore clusters shatter, a distant tremor ripples through the air. The space around me transforms into mist and moonlight shines down. Then the fog dissipates. I can feel the ground beneath my feet. I cautiously assess my surroundings and see I'm in the garden in the back of the hospital. Something's not right. This is Lincoln's Oxo Hospital, but we should be in Chanxia. Oh my gosh. My heartbeat quickens and a sense of foreboding washes over me. Holding my gun, I push open the door that leads to the hospital. Behind the door, a white mist emerges. Bro, whatever game we play next on stream, like, after I get through this main story, I mean, I'm still gonna, like, do Love in Deepspace when new cards come out, but I'm gonna have another game to play. I need something where I'm not reading so much. I need, like, a hack and slash. I need one where we could just play some metal music and run in. Just full force. When it's... Oh, wait, I actually have a game for that. Anyway, when it cleared, I noticed I was back at Zayne's place. By the couch, someone was lying on the floor with their back to me. Zayne? Yeah, Zayne? Hello?
Be careful. We haven't escaped this dream. There are 2 layers, and the Wanderer is still here.
I rush over to Zayne and help him. He weakly presses his hand against my left shoulder. His expression alone shows how much he's in pain. The ice? Zayne clenches his left hand and moves away from my hand.
Yes. It's dangerous. Don't touch...
Damn it.
It's too dangerous. I won't be able to control. Leave. Now.
A sudden voice in my head gave me pause. Despite the warning, I leaned in to inspect Zayne's injury, feeling my heart sink with each passing moment. There are no visible external injuries on his body, yet a blackened ice spreads across his wrist and neck. It doesn't seem like it'll disappear anytime soon. I don't think you're just losing control of your evil. Let me see if I can help. This poor man, look at him.
I'm fine. It was just...
Resonate! It starts to melt since my methods... Why is she not speaking again? I need consistency. Just sit tight for a while. Yeah, just... Don't... Okay.
Don't waste your time on me. We can still go after her.
Focus on taking care of yourself first. Push him down! Yeah! From now on, you listen to me. Yeah, be bossy. Doesn't matter if it's related to health or combat. That's right, Zayne. You won't be bossy. You're gonna listen to me, sir. There's no use in resisting. If I were you, I'd just listen and follow along. Yeah, follow orders. I'll help you suppress your evil first. Tell me where the... Oh my god, this again. We had this problem yesterday at the end of Silas's chapter, where like the words just literally flickered by so dang fast. I did not know what was happening. Tell me the area I should resonate with you so you recover faster. That's great information to know.
My left shoulder. A little lower.
Okay. You might be more familiar with what happens in dreams, but I'm an expert in dealing with wanderers. If you rush in headfirst again, I won't save you! God! She's such a liar, but like, you know?
I would hope so.
He's so pretty. Can we just sit here and appreciate for a minute? I'm sorry you're in pain, but dang you. You!
I know how this nightmare ends. Wanderers aren't the only threat here. When push comes to shove, leaving me behind might be for the best.
I'm not doing that, bro. I just had a realization. Oh my god, yes, we have to get through this whole thing today because the next chapter is Caleb. I'm sitting here thirsting over Zayne, looking at him, and I was like, oh my god, my other childhood best friend is the next section! Okay, sorry. Hold his hand. I always keep my word. What else do you need me to do, aside from something?
If I do something that ends up hurting you, don't go easy on me.
No, I won't. I'll beat your ass, sir. I'll do it, and then I snuggie you after. You wish. Didn't you agree that you'll do whatever I say? Uh-huh. Well, here's my first order. You're not allowed to talk like that anymore. So we get silent. Wait, this is... Zayne, be careful.
What happened?
Wait.
Letting you step into this nightmare perhaps was another mistake. But at least I have one last choice.
No, babe. No. As I gather my thoughts, the weary face before me momentarily merges with the blurry face of Zayne and my fragmented memories, but they immediately separate. Wait, when was I pulled into the protofield? I was attacked by a wanderer and lost consciousness. The wound should be on my body, but it's gone. I give Zayne an inquisitive look. I want an answer, but he averts his gaze instead. You're not real slick, sir. Zayne, what did you do while I was unconscious? He even smirked a little. He was like, there's nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna save your life. But try me. Try me. You know? Zayne, what did you do while I was unconscious? Is this why you're losing control of your evil? His silence confirms my suspicions. I lower my head and my hands that rest on his tighten. Before the worry and guilt in my heart coalesce into coherent words, they disappear because of Zayne's presence. He lowers his head and his chin rests on top of my head.
You're my hunter escort, correct? Protecting you was protecting myself. And after subjecting you to a distressing dream, ensuring you can leave safely is the least I should do.
Why are you making it sound like you dragged me through hell and back? The dream didn't hurt me. The mist is exploiting it.
What if the Wanderer wasn't the only source of danger? You've seen how bleak and oppressive this dream is. As you said, it's not exactly being nice to me. Perhaps the dream itself is the real threat here.
Zayne talks slower, enunciating each word with a gentle tone. It's as if he's trying to calm his simmering inner turmoil. I realized something. After we entered the protofield that's based on Zayne's dream, he's been acting more hesitant. Could it be? Zayne, this nightmare is more than just a dream to you, right? I sense his hand subtly move, a testament to its master's emotions that are always restrained.
A dream remains a dream so long as you wake up from it. But when that day comes, when I can't wake up.
Are you worried you'll be trapped in your dreams, or that your dreams will encroach on reality? If that day ever comes, wait for you, I'll find you in your dream. I'll find you, ho! Even if the world falls into chaos and everything turns upside down, I'll never forget who I am, and I won't forget who you are. By then, I'll find you in your dreams, the real you. The resonance and light quietly flows from my fingers as I make a not-so-solemn promise in a calm voice. Zayne's breath hitches as if it's suspended in the air for a while. Then he exhales, his breath carrying the weight of unspoken sentiments. If all else fails, I'll bury you in the body of a snowman. He'll be a super big snowman.
What?
I closed my eyes and banished the myriad of questions and worries from my mind. If you can't deal with it by yourself, then we'll face it together. I'm the best there is, so I'm sure I can lend a hand.
I see your problem-solving skills are more on the straightforward, brutal side. Should we consider this a side effect of you becoming stronger?
Yeah, sure. It's called having the freedom that comes with power. Oh, I have to hold it down. All the black ice has disappeared. How are you feeling? Does it still hurt? I look up and meet Zayne's gaze. It seems he's been observing me for a while. Aww.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
3K? Let's go. Heck yeah. You know what? It's a lot of money. But, like, are you going to have a great time and also do a lot of fun stuff and get some, like, cool stuff while you're there? Hell yeah. Worth. I'm also... Don't ever ask me to tell you to not do... I'm the worst, okay? I'm a bad influence. Do it. Do it. Just make sure you have fun while you're doing it. That's the important part. Just as I'm about to tell Zayne not to lie again, he turns over my hand. A sliver of glimmering icy light appears in my palm. He takes back his hand and 2 chubby little ice seals tumble into my hand. That kid is so funny. Can we play outside? Yeah, go. Go play outside, it's fine. Have fun. Oh, the little ice seals. Oh.
You get 2. As an escort, you are very professional while on the job. This is your reward, since I have nothing else to give you.
He's rewarding us with chubby seals made of ice again. So we have 3 now.
Do you trust me now?
I'm gonna throw them at your head. Yes, I trust you. From where I am, light and shadows dance upon his features as they accentuate the mirth in his eyes. You keep telling me not to push myself, but you also need to stop disregarding your safety. He nods. I clench my hand and reach out to him. I help him stand on his feet as I get up. We said the stream has 2 layers. Are we in the outer one because we broke the inner layer? Zayne doesn't refute my statement. And as we walk around, oh my god. As he turns and walks ahead to open the door. Oh, he turns and walks around. Whatever. We step out to be greeted by the night breeze. We retrace our steps through the corridor and return to the hospital garden, which feels familiar yet strange.
A mutated wanderer's protofield defies normal logic. It could be hiding anywhere.
Outside the hospital, skyscrapers rise like towering concrete trees in a forest. Meanwhile, the rest of the city stands in eerie silence. I can use my evil to return the protofield to its original state.
Negative consequences born from mistakes don't need to be fixed.
The sky swiftly darkens as if time itself has been accelerated.
We have no choice but to destroy this place.
Wait, you're evil? Oh yeah, you're evil. We'll do it together. Yeah, let's go. Go. Look at the smirk. He does that all the time. He does it all the time. This man craves violence. You cannot tell me otherwise. Or he just likes it when MC steps close to him. That could also be an explanation, but whatever.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Resonate. Black snowflakes drift from her interlocked fingers. The night wind momentarily suspends the swirling in the frenzy flurry. Underneath our feet, a vast expanse of ice crystals blossom. The ground, the building, and even the particles floating in the air were ensnared in the swift spread of the chilling night, wrapped in its icy embrace. In an instant, the entire world froze into a black amber. A rift violently tears through the fabric of this space. The wanderer can't hide anymore. It screeches and reveals its true form. There it is. Let's go. Zayne's coat flutters wildly in the wind. Amidst nightmarish darkness, an icy glimmer materializes in his hand.
Let's end this before the breaking dawn arrives.
Okay. Except that I already did this battle. I have to go do this on my second account. I just didn't feel like battling today. So we're just on my main account where I've already like kind of played through all this. Because we learned yesterday that battling on the PC is very difficult. Once the final blow is dealt to the Wanderer, an intense tremor surges from the depths of my heart. But the resonance is unmistakably this time. It's akin to gentle waves brimming with power. A light, warm glow gently descends into my palm. Is this Chancia Hospital? The breaking dawn's light streams in through the window. In the silent corridor, the air carries a faint scent of disinfectant. Have we returned, Zayne?
I'm here.
Thank God. Pookie! As my hand is tenderly squeezed, I turn my head. Zayne is next to me. Wait, I need to double check. Are we still in the protofield or are we in reality? Oh my God. Dude, coffee sounds so good. I'm drinking a Red Bull right now. She's making him do a 360 check. Let's go. Spin! Spin, pretty boy, spin. I need to check you out. Thank you. Thank you. Keep spinning. Keep going. And turn back now. Boop. Thanks. Though his expression has a bit of helplessness, Zayne still complies. You need at least 2 cups during your time at the Gone? 2 cups. Yeah. Are you a hot coffee or iced coffee fan?
Are you double checking or making me play a game of turnaround?
Yes. I'm confirming that Dr. Zayne is the person with me right now. A burst of laughter erupts from deep within me, but in the next second, I collapse into the ground. His arms immediately extend to steady me. Mostly hot. I love hot coffee on like a daily basis, but when I'm doing something like that, I don't know, iced coffee just hits different. I have no idea why. And yet, when I drink iced coffee, I'm almost inevitably spill that on me. Hot coffee, I never spill. Well, sometimes I spill, but it's like I knock the cup against like a wall when I was walking because I'm clumsy. But like, you know when you got a nice coffee and it's got a straw and then you tilt it and it comes out of the lid? Yeah, I don't know. But, oh my God, you know what? Dude, an iced, like, cinnamon latte? Or, like, vanilla cinnamon? That sounds so good right now.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I reach out but stop once I realize I'm holding something. I open my hand and see a protocore fragment. It emits a faint green glow. A fragment of the ether core. At least her effort wasn't for nothing.
Dr. Zayne.
Grayson! I know Grayson's like a full-blown adult, but he's definitely Zayne and I's adopted child. Captain Willow and the others rush over from the opposite end of the corridor. Their expressions reflect a mixture of relief, joy, and concern.
Are you two okay? You're not hurt, are you? It's been 3 whole days.
Jesus
since
Christ!
You were trapped in that Wanderer's proto field. Everyone's been worried sick.
8 through 1? Oh, they have an 18-up event? That's so nice! Oh, that is so nice. I love that so much. From Captain Willow, I learned exactly 3 days had passed since we entered the peculiar protofield. The patient has been relocated to a secure ward and is now out of danger following resuscitation. During this time, the entire hospital was being protected by Chancia City's hunters who carried out a thorough investigation.
By the way, we discovered a strange device while investigating the ICU.
Speaking in a quieter tone, she gives me a sealed, transparent bag.
We found it hidden inside a flux stabilizer that was sitting in a corner.
What?
Almost went unnoticed. Ever since that incident happened in the ER, The hospital's flux stabilizers have been examined or replaced.
So only recently did someone tamper with one of them. So you just reserve them ahead of time? And they start at 7? Oh, that's nice that it starts at 7. Listen, I don't mind being up till like 1 a.m. But like, I also like my sleep. You know? Ah, I hope more cons start doing that. Yeah. Keep it? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. So it's not like an added cost on top of the ticket? That's even better! Oh my god. I take the sealed bag and show a grateful smile. I'll ask the association to conduct an investigation. That's so nice. Lincoln City 3 days later. I open the door to Zayne's home. It's quiet. Zayne? Zayne. Oh, hey, sweetie. I tiptoe into the living room. Zayne is peacefully sleeping on the couch. The curtains gently flutter in the warm breeze. Light and shadows glide from his nose to his chin. Is he sleeping, or... He's definitely asleep. What do you mean, or? I move closer and place my hand over his chest. Ah, he is just sleeping. He must be exhausted. Yeah. Oh, sleepy boy. Approaching Zayne, I kneel down to be at eye level with him. I carefully cover him with a blanket that was draped on the couch. The tension on Zayne's furrowed brow dissipates. His breathing is steady, and his expression is serene and relaxed. I look at his face, and the thoughts in my mind racing as I reflect on the whirlwind of events that have unfolded recently. You can finally rest. My watch vibrates. I leave the room and answer Simone's call. Hey, girlfriend.
Results are out for the thing you brought back.
Blah, blah, blah. Whatever name, backstory stuff. Sorry. I was paying attention, I swear, Simone. Tell me.
It has an intricate structure. Took me a while to disassemble it.
Yeah. I mean, I assume that you have to bring an ID for an 18-up situation. That makes sense. That's really cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I love stuff. I love events like this, but sometimes I just want to, like, hang out without kids around. Okay? I have kids. They drive me nuts. I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love them to death. And I am a good mom. Don't, like, you know, all of that stuff. I pay attention to my kids. But that also means I do want to be away from them, so I can miss them and love them more. And I like to do stuff without other people's kids around as well. The last cruise I went on was kind of nice because the kids did kind of just go do stuff. And they had spaces where kids were not allowed, which was amazing. So...
I found a radio frequency chip that resonates with metaflux fluctuations. Basically, it's an energy transmitter. It can locate protocors and even attract wanderers via fluctuations.
A wanderer attracting transmitter. I wonder who put that in there. Could it be Carter, the super sketchy dude? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to go this time around. But when, you know, in future, if I do... You know what I mean? I share my suspicions with Simone, then she poses her own questions.
The complexity of this small device is far beyond his understanding, and even Xander Sciences. It exhibits highly advanced protocore technology. Xander Sciences is a medical institution. There's no way they could possess protocore tech that rivals the association, right?
So, what are you thinking?
After the founder of Xander Sciences, Raymond, passed away, the company's future was uncertain. Only recently was it acquired by a well-known group.
A Japanese alcohol info session with sampling. Oh, that sounds so nice. Listen, I love info. I love stuff like that. Like getting, like, I'm such a nerd. You could put me in a panel, not me sitting in the panel, but me listening to panels about stuff like history and like behind the scenes and like all of the stuff, how-tos. They could sit there and tell me how that alcohol was distilled step by step, and I would just listen so intently. I love that stuff. And then you get to sample at the end.
Its biggest shareholder right now should be...
I'd be drunk too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's Ever! No way! Information I totally didn't know before this because I've totally never ever played this story before. But yes, it's Ever. It's at that moment. The fragmented pieces of information in my mind gradually lock into place and form a cohesive image. Carter mentioned that the patient at Changia Hospital had undergo blah 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 Xander Sciences. Raymond, the founder of Xander Sciences, was in a similar situation. If the peculiar crystals in the operating room and the monsters in the N109 zone come from the same source, that means Ever is creating monsters. Yeah, of course they are. They're freaks. Your dad asked me what used your breath smell weird. You gotta get the mints, man. You gotta go like keep some like Altoids on hand. You know? What you do is you do the Altoids and kill the thing. Oh, you just said you had alcohol. I mean like that. Dude, even as an adult sometimes I'm like with my mom. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why I still do that. I still do. I'm not in my 30s. You know what I mean? Like, Zayne finds himself chasing after a familiar figure. Oh, cute background. Screenshot. Under radiant sunlight, cicadas do the thing in the background with the pristine azure sky stretches out as far as the eye can see. The sun sits on the edge of the city's high-rise buildings. The girl turns to him. She smiles. At least he caught up to her.
Finally.
Ooh, a history one. See, I love that. I love that so much. He holds out his hand to the girl and she firmly grasps it. Yet the two find themselves tumbling back into the seemingly endless empty corridor. Black crystals emerge from his palm. They encroach on the girl's forearm. Sunlight is engulfed by darkness once more. Oh, man. Oh, man. Infold, release these poor boys from their tragedies. I cannot take it. Who's next? 2 is Rafayel. Oh my god, this is the one where his eyes turn blue. Wait, Jin's from Japan originally? Oh. Oh. I didn't even know that. That's so fascinating. Oh my god. I didn't know that. I learn new things every day. Okay, hold on. I need a second to stretch and go walk downstairs for a second before I start this next chapter. So I will be right back in a few minutes, as usual. Let me put some blood flow back into my legs. My kid needed help with something and he was still talking on the way back up. I was like, okay. Hey girl. No, you just got here, like, right as I got back. Oh, you just missed a whole, like, Zayne timeline, Iondis. A whole, like, Zayne. It's one of the saddest bits about him. You go into one of his nightmares. Because of a Wanderer. Like, if you want some mad Zayne lore, go watch that one. It's really sad and depressing. But now we're about to do a Rafayel branch. And then we'll do the Xavier branch. And then next time will be Caleb. And I will be completely abnormal about it. Okay. I do like this one. Why is he vacuuming? Hold on a second. Give me a minute. I'm sitting here. I just sat back down. My kid is vacuuming right now. What is happening? What? Help. I was like, what are you doing? I'm streaming right now. He just said he was gonna vacuum. Kids are so funny, I swear. Like, why? What are we doing? Anyway, we are on now on Rafayel's branch of the prologue to tomorrow. This chapter splits into 3 branches. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. Jewelry, luxury, homes, connection. The wealth Maxwell has accumulated extends beyond mere money. According to the insiders, Maxwell, who made a name for himself, possesses exceptional jewelry appraisal skills ever since he was young. The banquet he's preparing for his wedding anniversary this year will be held on a private island. All invitees are wealthy celebrities. It'll be hard to get to someone close like him. Besides, this person is already on the association's watch list. Looks like he'll have to tap into my precious connected. Oh yeah, we're gonna go bother Rafayel and use his connections. The villa on the bay quietly sits in the cool, salty sea air, welcoming my arrival. The familiar iron gate is half open as always. They had what? Hell yeah. Get your freak on, Con. Get your freak on. I needed to remind him that his habit of leaving the door open should be broken. I close the door behind me and head to Rafayel's studio.
Like, don't get me wrong. It looks so much better. But your position still isn't visually appealing.
There are other people here? That's rare. That is rare. What's he doing? I like your jacket. The wind blows open another door before I can reach it, and the sound of waves resounding inside the house rushes to greet me. In front of the large, floor-to-ceiling window, an unusual figure swings their arms as they're bathed in sunlight. These are just like panels at the convention, like the evening, like 18-up panels. I mean, I guess that checks out. If you're gonna do some 18-up panels, you might as well. I mean, you know? That's crazy, though. Rafayel? Why do you look like this? What is this outfit? I don't hate it. Rafayel, dressed in formal clothes, turns around. A smile appears on his face as he places his right hand on his chest. He bows. Yeah, that's crazy, Anna. That's insane.
Welcome, my esteemed guest.
If I wasn't
Please,
expecting
take a
it, it would
seat.
definitely take me by surprise. My esteemed guest. Why are you speaking to me like this and not in your usual snarky way? He points at a cushioned high-back chair by the small dining table next to him. With his gaze, he urges me to sit. When you mentioned a concert, you were talking about this? It's happening now?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Sunlight washes over the chair. A cup of tea sits on the edge of the table, and a dark red plush carpet covers the floor. He put a lot of thought into preparing this. He's not messing around.
Since the audience is here, the concert can officially begin.
I can't help but let my gaze fall on the thin paintbrush in Raphael's hand. What is he doing?
Watch closely. This isn't just any paintbrush. It's...
You know, Raphael slightly lifts his chin to create suspense. He then turns back to the floor-to-ceiling window. He holds the paintbrush and poses. If I'm not mistaken, that's the pose a conductor does.
Is everyone ready?
In one of the band rooms? No way. This place is insane. Jeez. I look around the room again. I'm the only one here. Even if we count the beach, only a few seagulls are perched nearby. They're preening their feathers. What are you up to, you weirdo?
Cookies.
Cookies? The seagulls on the beach suddenly turn their heads toward Raphael. They stretch their necks and squawk loudly. Hold on. Hold on. What?
There's no time. Lemons.
The joyful cries of the seagulls immediately change at the same time. They hit a difficult high-pitched note and hold it for a while. The cool sea breeze lifts the hem of his suit and then blends with the warm sunlight to create a relaxing, refreshing experience. Raphael's pose is simple yet subtly expressive. His eyes are half closed as he's engrossed in the melodious tune. Assuming this is a mime performance, it's perfect in terms of being a concert. It's a shame I can't mute the world. Before the seagull's maddening cries overwhelm my mind, I go to the window and set down a plate of cookies and lemons. The rhythmic cries stop. Seagulls fly in to snatch the food before scattering. They're satisfied. I can't stand this man. I cannot stand this man. Raphael watches the seagulls disband. Oh, hold on. My light's on my thing, and now my face is acting up again. I know. He reluctantly puts down his paintbrush.
Not only did you interrupt the conductor, but you also fed the orchestra during a concert. I've never met an audience member as audacious as you.
Were they supposed to bribe the seagulls so they stay quiet?
Okay, I guess that was pretty obvious.
Tell me to bring my noise-canceling headphones next time. Raphael points to the earbuds, headphones, and pillow on the sofa.
I think it's pretty clear how I've spent these past few days.
Yeah.
These seagulls are so noisy that I can't get anything done, you know. If I don't find a way to discipline them soon, I'll have to resort to drastic measures.
Oh, will you? The seagulls finish the food on the plate and flap their wings. They fly toward the azure ocean.
Well, a hasty curtain call is to be expected for a seagull performance. The weather's so nice today. Do I have the honor of inviting you to afternoon tea since the concert's over?
Why are we being so formal, babe? Twirling the paintbrush in his hand, Raphael walks to the small dining table. He lifts the tablecloth with the paintbrush's handle.
I was planning to surprise you when it ended, but I suppose my plans can never keep up with you.
No, they can't. Was the concert only the beginning? Is this the real reason why you invited me over?
No.
Okay. The aroma of food lingers in the air as Raphael pours me a cup of hot tea. His gaze implies there's more that meets the eye as it's reflected in the drink's ripples.
I heard some rumors. And even if I didn't invite you, you'd probably find me of your own
I would,
accord.
that's true. Looks like the sea breeze is good at carrying news. Yeah.
Since you left the N109 zone, certain eyes that lurk in the shadows are waiting for the play's next act.
Babe, are we going to talk about your
Problems keep
bounty,
coming
by
up.
the way?
I'm not sure which one you'll deal with first, though. So, I'll take the initiative and offer you a reward of your choice.
Ooh. The rare display of honesty and underlying assertiveness catches me off guard. He's already in control of the conversation. I swallow my food. After contemplating my choices, I pick up my cup and extend it toward him with a question. Why don't you be even more honest? Is there something that needs my immediate attention?
Not necessarily, but it is something only you can do.
Really? Me?
Yes, only you.
Okay. The corner of Raphael's mouth curls up. As we clink glasses, his expression carries a hint of determination. I know this matter is anything but ordinary for him and me.
Breaking the shackles of time requires patience. As they say, haste makes waste. Let's talk about your issue first, yeah?
Okay. I can't wait to get to the boat scene. You know the scene. You know the one. Ah! I can't get there fast enough at this point. Cute! Screenshot. The well-known tycoon Maxwell is on the association's watch list for suspected involvement in illegal protocore smuggling. At the last auction he attended, he bought a set of jewelry that wasn't top tier for a high price and claimed it was for his wedding anniversary. Would a wealthy and entrepreneur skilled in jewelry appraisal make such a mistake? No.
Based on our intel, the association suspects this was an illegal protocore transaction disguised as a jewelry auction.
Probably.
And when we look at the price, if it's really related to protocores, it must be no ordinary type.
In other words, an ether core might be hidden in that jewelry.
We don't have any conclusive evidence at the moment, so we can't confiscate his assets. You'll have to do an undercover investigation.
Okay. Yes, Captain. Jenna. Maxwell plans to give the jewelry to his wife at the banquet. If I attend, I might be able to inspect it. As for getting my hands on the invitation from a tycoon, only you can do this, Rafayel.
I know. Your eyes already acknowledged how wonderful I am the moment you walked through that door. You don't need to butter me up even more.
I'm gonna butter you up and I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna absolutely devour you. Like the fish you are. Rafayel leaves the changing room with his hands behind his back. Anticipation builds up with each step he takes. What about the invitation?
Didn't I say I'd present you with a reward of your choice? Here you go.
A shadow falls in front of me. Rafayel covers my face with one hand and ties something at the back of my head with the other. I raise my hand and touch the smooth surface. The object is sort of firm. Rafayel wraps an arm around my shoulder and leads me to the mirror. A mask for a masquerade! Masquerade!
And the invitation to Maxwell's private banquet.
Okay. Rafayel stands behind me. He appears to be dissatisfied with how the mask is positioned. While talking, he undoes the knot and reties it. Why is that so hot? I just felt like all kinds of things. Anyway.
Maxwell and his wife Gabriella met at a masquerade ball. The theme of their wedding anniversary is reliving the moment. Guests will wear customized masks as part of his commemorative gift.
Sounds like he really loves his wife. But these masks are custom made, so they must represent a wearer's identity, right?
Yup. Your clothes and jewelry are ready too. Now's the perfect time to get acquainted with your new identity.
I glance at my reflection in the mirror. I notice Raphael's somewhat extravagant formal attire that suits a masquerade. Do we know which outfit? Because it's probably in the store, like in the thing. Which of MC's outfit is the one that she is wearing? Because there's a mask in there too. Which dress is she wearing right now? Is it the black one with the stars? I need to know. Does it describe? Hold on. So you're not an artist? I'm curious about the new relationship you've set up for us. Mischievous. Rafayel winks at me as I'm looking at my reflection in the mirror.
A new, talented opera singer who's accompanied by a dedicated manager, bodyguard, and assistant.
I really am a jack of all trades, aren't I? Which one of us is the opera singer?
I'm definitely not your manager, bodyguard, or assistant. I never accept side gigs.
Spoiled brat, I swear. Sassy, sassy fish. 3 days later, on a luxurious yacht, the banquet is in full swing. Melodious music accompanies the event. I quietly touch the back of my head. The mask is on my face, and the straps show no signs of becoming loose. With a champagne glass in hand, I stand behind Rafayel. I occasionally pretend to take a sip as I observe the people around us.
Why are you so far away?
Okay. I'm coming closer. Rafayel, who's also wearing a mask, turns around. He's even wearing the damn Phantom of the Opera mask. Anyway. He gestures for me to come closer.
Your clothes and mannerisms are your face in a banquet like this, which means they're under everyone's scrutiny. So, people are gonna think I brought an assassin with me when you stand over there like that.
I mouth, this is the distance a bodyguard should be at, to Rafayel. Don't look so disappointed. Use your words. Resigned, Rafayel lowers his head and walks over to stand beside me.
Then switch your role to manager so we can be near each other. Besides, when you first became my bodyguard, you weren't this meticulous about keeping your distance.
You kind of make it difficult, you weirdo. Just as Raphael's about to say something, a man wearing a jester mask walks over to us. My intuition as a bodyguard makes me step forward to protect Rafayel, who's behind me.
He's just here to talk. You don't need to be on high alert.
I nod and step aside. Standing next to Rafayel, I watch as Rafayel starts a conversation with him. Ow, my leg.
Your bodyguard is competent.
Yeah, I gotta stop sitting on my feet. Yeah, I am. Smiling, Rafayel looks at me.
Being modest would be a disservice to her. Having her around is the best thing that's happened to me.
Ever since he's boarded the yacht, Raphael's speech and enunciation have changed. His gestures are also more exaggerated than usual. He's already so exaggerated, just like normally. What is this man doing right now? It's like he's a real opera singer. Okay.
Interesting. Maxwell made this mask and brooch for Yosef. He should be over 70 right now. But you sound like a young man.
Here we go. I feel a little on edge, but my expression remains calm as I take the wine glass from Raphael's hand.
Are you saying that 70-year-old Yosef should disregard his health and attend in person?
Youngsters like yourself are very sharp-tongued. While Yosef and I were drinking tea and playing chess, you were probably having fun somewhere else.
Judging by your attitude, you must be an old friend of his, good sir. Has he not taken the time to share some of his insight with you? For example, how does a person avoid becoming an annoying old man?
Watch your tongue. Did Maxwell actually allow someone like you to attend this banquet?
On the hold of the ship, a crisp sound of clinking glasses captures everyone's attention. A middle-aged man wearing a dark purple velvet suit stands up with a glass of wine. His smile is barely concealed under his mask.
I'd like to thank everyone for attending this banquet. Tomorrow is my 40th wedding anniversary with Gabriella. The yacht will arrive at the island where the event will be held.
Upon seeing the host, the jester reluctantly closes his mouth. He angrily glares at Rafayel before walking away. That's the bad guy. Rafayel adjusts his mask and discreetly curls fingers at his side. He's beckoning to me. Once I'm next to him, we start quietly talking to each other. Is it my time for plan B?
Yeah, remember to act natural. Leave the dramatic parts to me.
Once again, all the memories of this are flooding back to me. Because, you know, after not playing it for like a while, you forget. And now I'm remembering and I'm like, oh.
You have probably heard about my gift for Gabriella.
Maxwell gestures to the cabin and everyone's gazes shift. A tall bodyguard leaves the cabin while holding a jewelry box adorned with an intricate floral pattern. Following Maxwell's directions, the bodyguard places the jewelry box on display that's been specifically crafted for it. It's located at the front of the banquet hall. Bathed in meticulously placed lighting, accompanied by perfect angles and color, the jewelry resembles a solidified dark blue tranquil ocean. This might be a good chance to get a closer look.
You must have heard about the people who claim my old eyes are failing me, and I can't tell what a real treasure is anymore.
As Maxwell lightly joked about himself, everyone joined in with a good-natured laughter.
When the official banquet begins, I will let everyone know that its true value is far beyond the money I spent.
It must be the perfect piece of jewelry for Gabriella, since he spent so much money on it.
I heard it complements Gabriella's eyes. Maybe that's the reason.
I hear the guest conversation around me, recalling Maxwell's files. I shake my head. Raphael understands the meaning behind my gaze and follows me.
You can't wait to get closer to Maxwell.
He's annoying. Yeah, he is. The jester follows us, and his unabashedly rude remark catches Maxwell's attention.
What's going on?
Why is Maxwell so quiet? Like, he's just, like, very quiet compared to everybody else. As soon as Maxwell walks away from the display, the bodyguard carefully closes the jewelry box, picks it up, and leaves the way he came. Leaves the way... Yeah. Rafayel and we exchange a glance and decide to stay still for now.
This is good. Maxwell, would you kindly introduce this young man? Who's this young man wearing Yosef's family brooch? He's strutting around like he's some kind of VIP.
Sir, please keep your distance from my employer.
What are you talking about? People like you can't even dream of talking to me.
So annoying. Raphael, seemingly unfazed, bows toward Maxwell and lowers his head with an air of grace. Maybe if someone else did it, it would seem pretentious, but his gesture only brings to mind phrases such as an elegant gentleman.
It's been a while, Maxwell. Allow me to greet you on behalf of my uncle.
Oh, you're... Yes, of course. Allow me to introduce you. This is Yosef's distant nephew. You should listen to him perform. He's truly an opera star in the making.
Really? Why haven't I heard about Yosef's opera singing nephew?
Jester, maybe you aren't as important as you think you are.
Why are you asking about that? Do you even know all his legitimate and illegitimate children? Have you met them? Or even held them, for that matter? It's almost like you know more about my family than I do.
The jester is taken aback. He's about to speak when Maxwell interrupts him with a cough.
Indeed. Why must a person meddle in another family's affairs? You should work on that nasty temper of yours.
Understanding the implication of Maxwell's words, the jester presses his lips into a thin line and mutters under his breath. He's somewhat displeased.
That explains why you're so arrogant. You're an illegitimate child.
Oh my god! Annoyed, Raphael puts on a stern expression. I position myself between him and the jester.
All right, young man. There's no need to get so worked up. I just heard your bodyguard threatening an elder. That's not right.
Sorry, I can't do anything about that. My bodyguard, who's also my manager, has a bad temper, especially when it comes to people offending me. I can't just ask her to stop being so protective of me, can I?
Maxwell raises an eyebrow before understanding the situation.
Ah, youth. For my sake, why don't you all calm down? The night is still young. There's no need to waste it on trivial matters.
Raphael scoffs, but he immediately quiets down after I pat his back, then nods at Maxwell.
Now that the misunderstanding's been cleared up, I'd be happy to extend this courtesy to you. Let's head back and rest for a bit.
Raphael offers his elbow to me. Once I place my hand on his arm, he escorts me out of the banquet hall like a performer leaving the stage. Raphael heads to a secluded spot. He slows down, leans towards me, and exhales.
Acting is so exhausting. But thanks to him, no one will question us. It should be smooth sailing for our future operations from here on out.
It's a shame the script changed from nephew to an illegitimate child. There shouldn't be any problems, right?
The old man has countless illegitimate children. No one would bat an eye if word got out. At best, we'll get a few more disdainful looks.
That's good. We won't ever see someone rolling their eyes at us with these masks.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah! It's perfect like you. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. Na-na-na. Na-na-na. What are we on? 4? Da-na-na-na. I wasn't able to get close to the jewelry, so I didn't sense anything unusual. My hair hides the strap at the back of my head. Seeing me struggle to find it, Rafayel helps me untie it. I can't help but rub my face the moment the mask comes off. It feels a little stiff.
Your target this time is jewelry?
He fiddles with my mask, his palm and slender fingers making it look delicate. What about you? Is pretending to be your manager, bodyguard, and assistant as far as my help goes? He gazes out at the ocean, his exposed half face showing a pensive expression.
Don't worry. I'll tell you everything when the time comes. I'm not saying anything now because I'm worried the info dump will overload your brain.
Okay. Now I'm even more curious.
Surely you have other questions besides what I'm actually after. Why not ask a simple one?
You're wearing a disguise for a reason. Are you hiding from the people who posted your bounty on the dark web? Yes. Can we talk about this? You have like a big bounty.
It's part of the reason, yeah. But I have other enemies.
They're also on the ship?
They're also on this ship.
Okay. I expected as much, but I still let out a soft sigh. Why do I always feel like you're dragging me into trouble?
Don't worry about it. Considering how strong you are, no one can beat you in a fist fight.
I love the contrast of going from Zayne, who's like, you still need to like build up your strength and all of this, blah, blah, blah. And like him and MC having that back and forth, like building up your confidence and taking compliments and all of that, right? Like we just went through this with Zayne. And then Rafayel is just coming in with like, you're so strong. No one can beat you in a fight. He does not give a shit about that bounty on his head at all. At all. I knew it. Nothing is ever simple when you need me to be involved. That is so true. Hey. Rafayel keeps smiling. He lifts my right hand and gently presses it against his cheek. It's a gesture of gentlemanly courtesy. And also this man just really loves when you press your freaking hand against his face. Every card. I swear to God, it's constant with him.
I guess I should apologize, huh? But I have a feeling that's not what you want right now.
No, it's not. His mask has more decorations than mine. It's rough. Uneven texture creates an illusion of warmth as it's caressed. My fingers trace the edge of the mask and descend to his jawline. I almost touch his skin. Oh, he's gonna lose his mind, isn't he? Can you guess what I want?
A mission that won't let the night go to waste?
He's freaking out inside. You can't tell me otherwise. Meow. Oh! My hand lands on Rafayel's wrist and I pull him toward me. Correct. I'll wait until the dead of night to pull off a grand heist. Want to be my partner in crime? The mask's frozen smile is brimming with the vitality Rafayel has infused into it. It almost comes to life as its wearer gazes at me.
The sea at night is the perfect stage for a magnificent performance. I'm honored I get to share it with you.
Third floor, 9:15 p.m. While the guards change shifts, the corridor is empty. It's the perfect time to start our mission. I already know the yacht's map by heart. I carefully push open the door and bring Rafayel with me. Take a left at blah, blah, blah. Go up the stairs. Go take another left at blah, blah, blah. Go through the... You know what? That's how we're getting to the security room.
Are you sure we won't get caught by the patrolling guards?
Be careful. Of course. Don't forget, I'm not doing this by myself. I adjust my earring, or rather, it's a small communication device disguised as an earring. The guards' schedule, patrol routes, and the vault passcode are all in it.
Your association is truly a gathering of hidden talents.
Hurry up. The passcodes change every 10 minutes. It'll be tough if we miss our chance. Go, go, go. We arrive at the terrace on the 4th floor smoothly. It's not long until the vault's location appears within my line of sight. There are guards on patrol. We have to distract them. You just casually pulling out your flames?
That's easy. We just need an encore.
Oh, okay. A small flame flickers from his fingertips. I nod. You're so good at this. How many people have you scared with that trick?
Who asked me to be her partner in crime?
Me. Yes. Yes, me. Me. I. The communication device beeps. The passcode has been successfully deciphered. I gesture to Rafayel. He nods, and a tiny flame does something because it went by too fast. I don't know.
You're a good man, Maxwell. Spending a fortune just to make your wife smile.
My small gift pales in comparison to your company's wealth and power.
Why is Maxwell here?
Here.
Oh. The sound of laughter gets closer. Rafayel opens the hatch in the corner of the floor and pulls me down. The door silently closes and our surroundings darken. I'm trying to remember this. And what? Oh, well, we're about to find out. The space below the deck is cramped and small. With the faint light from the automatic emergency light, I can barely make out the piles of items. Concerned that any noise would alert Maxwell and the others, Rafayel and I have to stay close together and not move.
What's wrong?
Oh no, such a shame. Your hand, it's poking me. He hesitates before moving his hand aside and rests it on the clutter beside me, as if he's trying to wrap his arms around my waist.
Better.
Against the hazy light, his figure is hard to discern, but the depths of his gaze are front and center, profound as the ocean itself. I force myself to look away and focus on the commotion above us.
Originally wanted to attend, but he couldn't leave. He asked us to send you and your wife his regards.
You're too kind.
Can these people, talk about their everyday lives somewhere else?
For real.
Is the passcode about to change?
It's okay. We still have at least 7 or 8 minutes left. Let's wait.
But aren't you uncomfortable?
No. Of course I am, I say in my heart. Curled up in front of Rafayel, I can't stretch my limbs. They're starting to feel numb. Okay, maybe it is too cramped. It's too cramped. To make matters worse, a strand of hair falls across my face. It's almost in my eyes. We huffing. I try to blow it away, but it doesn't do anything. Raphael's bangs slightly sway instead.
Let me help.
Okay. He raises his hand and moves it towards my cheek. However, his elbow hits the deck. Shit. Luckily, the people on the deck are still chatting and laughing. They didn't hear us. I'm fine. I can deal with it. I try to suppress the strange feeling of the hair on my face, but the more I try to ignore it, the more I focus on it. It's so real, though. After a few moments, tears well up in my eyes. My vision starts to blur.
Move.
He lowers his head. Suddenly, I can see him in much greater detail. He's so close that his eyelashes almost brush against my cheek. Oh, God. Accompanied by the faint warmth of his breath, his nose touches the area between my eyebrows. Following the curve of my brow ridge, he slowly moves that annoying strand of hair to the side.
Is it better?
I force myself to nod calmly, trying to ignore the heat rising in my cheeks. I refocus on the conversation above us. Me too, girl! And somehow, in the span of a few minutes, their conversation has changed completely.
Please think this over, Maxwell. As long as you're willing to give up Jewel Reef, feel free to name your price.
This would be a great opportunity for you to collaborate with Ever again.
Ugh.
Don't you think? I'm
Blah, 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 Ever. A bit of doubt flashes through my mind when I hear that name. Judging by their conversation, this isn't the first time Maxwell has been involved with Ever. Is this protocore smuggling business related to them? Yeah, probably.
I already told you. I'm never selling the island. Stop asking.
Yeah, stand strong, Maxwell. Don't give in.
Maxwell, we've been very sincere.
Fuck off, lady.
Being at each other's throats won't benefit anyone, right?
Ugh.
Are you threatening me?
Oh, no. We wouldn't even consider it.
Okay.
But your anniversary is coming up. It'd be a shame if something went awry to ruin the event.
Ever is the worst. Maxwell sounds even more displeased. The three argue for a bit before parting ways on bad terms. I sigh when the sound of footsteps fades away. I reach out to open the hatch door. Get me out of this crawl space, man. If not, I'm going to absolutely do vile things to this man. Are they gone?
Yeah, you can come out now. We'll be able to make it if we hurry.
Okay. Rafayel leaps into the deck first, then he turns back and pulls me up. Sneaking around on a yacht is more annoying than fighting a wanderer.
Your reflexes and skills are remarkable. You might want to consider working as a spy.
Please don't add to my list of things I do for you. No thanks, that means always being in a life or death situation. I just want to focus on staying alive. After closing the door, I'm about to stand up when I notice a figure in the distance. It's Maxwell again, oh god. Pull him close. Blah, blah, blah. I yank Rafayel down. He stumbles and ends up crouching.
Who's there?
Rafayel pauses. He quickly realizes what's happening. Reactor faster than me, he cups my cheek.
Why are you crying? Are you feeling unwell? Or did I do something that made you upset?
I'm not crying! I frown, pretending to be angry and aggrieved as I look at him.
Yes. But look at your face, cutie pie. Your cheeks are puffed out like a hamster's.
Oh my god!
Didn't you say the grape mousse at the banquet was delicious? We can order another one later.
Stop using food as a way to make me feel better.
You don't want to eat it?
I do.
I knew it.
This performance successfully makes Maxwell stop in his tracks. He squints to scrutinize the two of us.
Are you...
Maxwell?
I love when this happens in stories and books, the like forced to pretend to go along with it situation, but actually the two like really do like each other. I don't know. It's as good as the one bed trope. Rafayel turns his head upon seeing Maxwell. He appears surprised. He quickly helps stand me up. Helps me stand up. Holy crap. I wipe away my imaginary tears, lower my head, and pretend to awkwardly hide behind Rafayel.
Good evening. This is embarrassing to say the least.
Did you have a fight with your girlfriend?
It's just one of those lovers' quarrels, you know. It's not a big deal. I thought we could take a breather.
I see.
He sounds like he doesn't believe us. I can't help but feel nervous. Just then, a guard on patrol quickly approaches us. Puzzled, his gaze flits between us and Maxwell.
Is everything all right?
You're just in time. I have to tell you something. Tighten the security in the vault tonight, and bring in a few more men to protect it. You must keep a close eye on the jewelry, and the deed to Jewel Reef.
Oh my god, ever ruining
Understood.
things for us again. This is bad. Our plan to sneak into the vault is ruined. I quietly tug at Rafayel's sleeve, signaling that we should leave first.
Well, we'll be on our way. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Wait.
Yes,
Is
Maxwell?
there anything else?
Rafayel pauses. In the blink of an eye, he smiles and turns to Maxwell, who walks up to us.
Stay away from the 4th floor if you want to get your mind off things.
Is he warning us? As I quickly run through 100 possibilities, Maxwell raises his hand and points upward.
Go to the bar or cafe on the 5th floor. There aren't a lot of people, and the atmosphere is better.
Okay. Maxwell. I thought we were going to be able to get through Xavier's, but it's like getting late for me. So I think we're going to finish Rafayel and then do Xavier's tomorrow and then Caleb's stuff. Meow. Because I can definitely finish Rafayel. We can get through these like last 5. But it's getting late here. I just realized the time. We would have. I started streaming late today, though. That's part of the problem. I got to actually start on time. We would have already gotten the jewelry if it weren't for those 2 island buyers. Those damn meddling island buyers. Missing the opportunity that appears before us, we return to our room, and even though I'm upset, I have a new suspicion. There must be something ever once on that island. Otherwise, they wouldn't be so focused on it.
Who knows? Maybe they have too much money to spend.
Rafayel removes his mask and sets it aside. He rubs his wrist.
Before I injured my shoulder, now it's my wrist. It It seems like my hands have to get tortured somehow whenever we're together.
You want me to find a new way to torture your hands? Because I will. It was an emergency. Are you hurt? Let me see.
Of course I am. Look.
Gimme. I hold up his wrists. Several minutes pass before I find a faint mark from a fingernail. You... Oh, it's a serious injury, all right. Don't look at me like that. Rafayel unbuttons his cuffs, loosens his collar, and sinks into the chair. He eases himself into a comfortable position.
Are you still thinking about the jewelry thing?
Yes. Yeah, I won't be able to catch Maxwell if I can't get close to it.
Honestly, I think this guy isn't as suspicious as you make him out to be.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think
He wears his
either.
heart on his sleeve, you know. He's wealthy and hopelessly in love.
I doubt it. Since you decided to approach him, he must be more than just a rich romantic fool.
He's a simple-minded, generous, wealthy guy I want to work with at some point. Is there a problem?
That excuse might fool others, but not me. I think Maxwell is far from innocent. Since this involves the association's secrets, I can't say much. I'm forced to beat around the bush. The protocore smuggling he's doing isn't a simple business venture.
Is that so?
Why would someone be looking for us at this time? Did we get notice? I can't help but be on edge.
Relax. You're practically wearing "I'm not innocent" on your face right now. Even if they have ill intentions, do you really think the two of us can't handle it?
You're right. Raphael opens the door, but before I can see who it is, he turns around. He's holding a tray. Great moose!
Aren't you hungry after working for a whole night?
Oh, yeah, I am. Feed me! The lighting on the small chairs outside the room is gentle. With the refreshing sea breeze, we have a nice dining spot. However...
It's okay if you don't want to eat moose, but don't be a meanie to it.
I realize the dessert is a mess because I poked it so many times. I'll eat it. I devour a spoonful of mousse, but it's not long before I'm thinking about the jewelry again. It'll probably be in his wife's hands once the ship's docked tomorrow. At that point, approaching it will be almost impossible. Do I have to talk to his wife? I'm not good at lying.
I see you're genuinely hungry.
I'm always hungry. He scoops the grapes off his dessert and gives them to me. No, thank you.
If you can't come up with anything, stop thinking about it for now. Where there's a will, there's a way. Maybe we'll get our chance once we reach the island.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
maybe.
those two Ever people be a bigger problem than Maxwell?
Their obsession with buying the island is a little weird, but you can't blame them.
If you compare Ever to Maxwell, then that protocore smuggling stuff isn't something to be concerned about.
I'm a bit surprised, but I start thinking. Raphael's intelligence network is complex and full of secrets. If he's saying this, then he probably knows something. You do have a point. I'll keep an eye on them. Too bad I didn't get to see those two. We should try and follow them just in case. What?
Okay, it's time to stop using your brain.
Make me, ho. Raphael waves his hand in front of me. His expression becomes stern.
I told you that so your mind can take a break. It wasn't so you could throw yourself into another problem.
Nah. But... like a magician, he pulls out something to feed to me. I bite down and a candy sweetness floods my mouth. This man knows the way to my heart.
Right now,
he just keeps
you're
feeding
only allowed
me.
to think about one thing, which is replenishing your energy before going to bed.
Stupid sassy fish. Maybe the sweetness makes me drowsy. Hearing the churning sea, I vaguely remember resting my head on a pillow and closing my eyes. Before I realize it, I'm slowly falling asleep. The sound of the waves reverberates near my ears and slowly flows into my dark dream. Faint moonlight spills over the pitch-black sea, carrying an ethereal chant from afar. I feel like I've been here before. As if sensing my arrival, the singing grows more peculiar. and sad as if it wants to convey something to me. An inexplicable sorrow stirs in my heart and mingles with nostalgia. I can't help but reach out to that elusive melody. Yet the waves surge and the sea roars and swells under the howling winds. It's at that moment the song dissipates. It drowns in the raging torrents. Ah! Info just throwing in that little bit, the little sprinkle of depression.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to Jewel Reef. We are gathered here today to celebrate the wedding anniversary of Mr. Maxwell and Miss Gabriella.
Okay, Butler.
We have prepared various means of transportation for your use. You may relax at your lodgings or explore the island. What's most notable about this island is the extraordinary blue hole situated at its center. It's a rare marvel of the world.
The next day at noon, the yacht reaches the island. A middle-aged butler welcomes the guests.
The ceremony will be held at 7 o'clock this evening. Transportation will be arranged to ensure all attendees can make it to the Manor's banquet.
The butler guides each guest to the cars individually. With a smile, he turns his attention to us.
Do you need anything, sir?
Why are we still wearing our mask? We're good, thank you. He's feeling a little land sick. Rafayel leans against my arm. He raises an eyebrow and reveals a slightly disgruntled expression.
I have a headache because someone had me appreciating the sea breeze with her late into the night.
It's normal for sea creatures to have allergies on land. I understand.
Maybe you should stop trying to understand.
Oh my god. At that moment, it's as if a delicate string tightens around my heart. A faint tremor ripples through me. I turn around to see several guests and guards escorting a safe. Behind me, they pass by. The jewelry's... There's definitely something off about it. Unfortunately, my hunches aren't enough to justify a proper investigation into the jewelry. I still need to figure out how to get accurate data on the jewelry with my watch. Once I have that, the association can officially start an investigation on Maxwell. Confronting these guards head-on isn't impossible, but cleaning up the mess, what that would come after would be troublesome. Yeah.
Chill out.
What are you gonna
Once
do?
we're at
Feed
the
me
banquet,
again?
she'll wear the jewelry. You'll have plenty of opportunities to get close to it then.
I can only hope. Wait, do you have telepathy or something? How did you know what I was thinking?
Is it really that hard to guess?
Probably not, honestly. A car appears and stops right in front of us. Rafayel opens the door. He grabs my shoulder and turns me around.
Save the challenges for tonight. We're on an island vacation. Are you really going to spend the whole time frowning?
We are kind of
Excuse
working,
me,
though.
sir. Do you know where we can find the best view on this island? Can you take us there?
Before I can refuse, Rafayel gently pushes me into the car. Okay, bossy. Didn't you have a headache? Now you're fine. I love this song playing in the background right now, by the way. It's one of my absolute favorites. He immediately rests his head on my shoulder.
Nope.
No. The driver proves himself to be very diligent. He takes us to a tranquil place by the sea. Rafayel and I walk on the grassland. One side is an expanse of lush vegetation, and the other side is the azure sea. The underlying anxiety in my heart slowly dissipates, perhaps soothed by the breathtaking scenery.
I heard about this rare blue hole before. We gotta check it out to make this trip worthwhile, don't you think?
You say that, but you're not here just for the view. Did you? What? That sentence is weird. We're not here to look at pretty things, right? You said you needed my help. However, you didn't do anything on the yacht. That means your real goal is related to the island.
Not bad. You want to keep going and guess what I'm aiming for?
I start to think, if there's one thing Rafayel is particularly interested in, then this place is related to Lemuria. They say time works its magic on everything. Who knows? Maybe this tiny island was once a small garden in Lemuria thousands or millions of years ago.
I can't say for sure if it was a Lemurian garden, but... Many, many years ago, this place was part of the ocean.
He crouches down and separates a small cluster of grass to unveil rugged, rocky surface below.
Look, these are traces left behind by a coral reef.
I crouch down next to him. I look closely, but I can't make out anything.
It's been eroded over the years, so it's not obvious anymore. Once upon a time, in an era beyond anyone's wildest imagination, this place wasn't covered with grass. Coral reefs stretched as far as the eye can see. Shells and countless sea creatures, like fish, shrimps, and crabs, used to call it home. Distant and intriguing, the land was a realm of unfathomable mystery to them. But in the end, their once familiar homeland turned into the strangest of worlds.
His tone is light, tinged with an elusive emotion. His words are carried away by the sea breeze as soon as they leave his lips.
Why are you just standing there? You don't want to keep walking?
Are you thinking about your homeland? I wanted to look at you. It's nothing. I wanted to look at you for a bit.
I see. Well, you can look all you want.
I'm gonna objectify the hell out of you, my guy. Don't even start with me. Why is that an option? We walk along the coast. As afternoon sunlight dims, the sea breeze becomes slightly cooler. With every step we take, the terrain gradually ascends. Out of the corner of my eye, the dock we arrived at earlier is turned into a distant white speck. Looking down, I notice the rocky tidal flat where a small boat is beached on the shore. Is that supposed to be a decoration?
Judging by its structure, it looks like an antique from a few centuries back. But it's in good condition. The main sail and jib are intact, and the hull looks fine. Once it hits the water, it'll be gliding through the waves.
At the very least, it's more reliable than a boat we took to Hat Island. Rafayel clears his throat and looks away. He pretends to be nonchalant about it. Smiling, I meet his gaze. Speaking of which, don't you think we have quite a strong connection with boats and islands and all that? Last time we were on an island, we basically got shipwrecked and ran into some wanderers. Who knows what sort of surprises are waiting for us?
I guess there's a lack of faith, huh?
No, I mean, yeah. It's only natural given our past experience. Take this moment, for example. You said you'll show me the blue hole, but we've only seen flowers, plants, and rocks.
Whoa, easy there, cutie.
Don't call me cutie.
Look.
I'll kiss you.
Look, we've arrived.
Different from the coastline earlier, a deep blue sea appears before me. A massive blue hole is nestled beneath the circular cliff, where the sea seems to have ceased flowing, transforming into a mesmerizing blue gem. Peering down from the edge, I feel like I'm looking straight at the deep sea's soulful eye.
Watch where you're going. Don't let it lure you in.
Rafayel grabs my arm and pulls me back.
Well, Maxwell picked a decent venue. This is actually the best spot to view the blue hole.
I look into the distance and spot a cluster of mansion-like buildings on the lower land across from us. A few figures can be seen. Waiters are preparing for the banquet. It's beautiful. No wonder Maxwell chose this place for his wedding anniversary.
It's not just beautiful.
He picks up a small stone and throws it. It lands on the edge of the blue hole before vanishing into the dark blue depths.
The oxygen levels are super low in the blue hole, and light can't even reach it. Barely anything can live there. So, over time, all sorts of rumors about it began to emerge. Some say the blue hole is a gateway to another world. Others believe it hides countless treasures.
People tend to have wild imaginations when it comes to unreachable locations.
But there's not any concrete evidence to debunk these rumors. An unimaginable secret might be hidden in this blue hole.
Rafayel turns his attention to the blue hole. His clothes billow in the wind, and he looks like a bird ready to take to the skies. As if at any moment he's about to dive straight into the profound dark abyss. An inexplicable tremor reverberates from the depths of my heart. Yet I'm not sure if it's Rafayel's words or a distant call from under the sea that caused it. Oh my gosh. Mysteries afoot! dum, 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 dum. It's 7 p.m. The ceremony for the wedding anniversary takes place as scheduled in front of the manor near the Blue Hole. Amidst the guests' applause and cheers, Maxwell presents the jewelry to his beloved wife, Gabriella. Wearing a mask, I hide with Rafayel in the crowd, listening to Maxwell passionately recounting how he first met his wife.
The gemstones used in the jewelry are from the place where they fell in love with each other. Talk about being hopelessly lovey-dovey.
That is cute as hell, I'm not gonna lie. There were many rumors about why Maxwell bought it. Turns out he had a romantic reason, but it's also disappointing in a way.
However, this is only part of my gift. Gabriella, what I truly want to give you is this island.
Oh my gosh! As soon as Maxwell finishes speaking, fireworks explode up in the night sky and cast a colorful glow upon our surroundings. Under this radiance is the blue hole. As it emits a faint light, the water surface shimmers like a precious gemstone.
They say this blue hole is a rare wonder of the world. Not only is it this island's heart, but it's also the sea's. My wife entrusted me with her precious, pure heart, and so I was given the gift of experiencing the best love in the world.
Listen, whether Maxwell is a good guy or a bad guy, this man...
That's why I'd like to offer her the world's most precious, purest heart.
He's a romantic as hell.
This island's official name is Gabriella's Atoll.
Oh my god. The fireworks become increasingly more magnificent and dazzling, accompanied by a joyful laughter and applause. Gabriella, who's brimming with happiness, tightly holds her husband's hand. The jewelry she's wearing around her neck is even more brilliant.
Don't ogle so much. Even a mask can't hide how you're eyeing the jewelry.
I'm not gonna lie, even if I wasn't trying to steal it, like... If someone's wearing a good piece of jewelry, I'm ogling it. I'm oogly-boogling it, you know what I mean? I'm trying to come up with a conversation starter for when I approach her.
This is easy. Just say, Gabriella, your love story was so moving. I would be honored to hear more about it.
I don't think that's enough to earn her trust.
Remember, to Maxwell and his wife, you're the girlfriend of Yosef's illegitimate kid.
True!
With such a complex background, it's pretty clear that our love story is filled with obstacles.
It is. It's true.
So, it's only natural for you to admire the romance between Maxwell and Gabriella. She might even pity you.
Hell yeah. Rafayel, did you work as an actor before? How are you able to easily slip into any role? Why are you petting me? Rafayel adjusts my mask that's slightly askew. He softly chuckles.
Go. If you don't move now, someone else will snatch this opportunity.
I'm going. Quickly, I'm going. I take a deep breath. Clutch the hem of my dress and walk to the center of the crowd where Gabriella is. Breathe, girl, breathe. Over half an hour later.
How was it?
There weren't any energy fluctuations. Away from the lively manor, a large serene plain rests on the slope near the blue hole. Disappointed, I sit down on the grass. My gaze is fixed on the almost still seawater within the blue hole. How many times I'm going to say blue hole? Oh my god. My sigh soars into the air, releasing me from the weight of my emotions. Even when I sensed it in every way possible and scanned it with my watch, the jewelry showed no abnormalities. Never mind. Captain Jenna said that finding Aether cores would be a long-term struggle. It can't progress as smoothly as I hoped. I'll treat this as an island vacation.
I haven't even started comforting you, and you're already coming to terms with it?
I mean, if you want to comfort me, I'm not going to be opposed to that. How are you going to do that? I'm willing to listen to your plan. Rafayel props up his chin in his hand. It appears as if he's lost in thought for a moment.
I haven't made up my mind yet, you know. But maybe this will cheer you up?
He takes out something from inside his coat. It's a small bundle of sparklers? Cute!
Take one.
Okay! Gimme, gimme, gimme. His fingertip closed. Before my very eyes, small fireworks blossom from it. I can't help but laugh. Rafayel, I discovered one of your new skills.
Hmm?
You always manage to pull out something unexpected from your coat. How many surprises are you hiding?
Not a lot. These are all I have.
You liar. He ignites the remaining sparklers and passes them to me. In my hand, they magically transform into a dazzling bouquet. Seemingly attuned to the mood, the sea breeze subsides and allows the sparklers to glow until they flicker out. Then it rises with the tide. We still have to do your thing, Pookie. Let's go. Let's go! It's about time we head back. Shh. Oh. A serious look appears on his face, and he turns away. Taking my hand, he swiftly guides me to a nearby rock.
We have company.
Seeing his wary expression, I hold my breath and write my question on the rock with my fingers. Maxwell? He shakes his head. After a minute or two passes, I hear voices that are moving toward us.
We're ready. It won't be long before things get chaotic.
When the time comes, head to Maxwell's private collection room. It's in the southeast corner. Find it while I stay in the manor too.
These Ever bastards, I swear to God. They're the people from Ever! Are they scheming something because Maxwell refused to give up the island? Let that man have his... it's for his wife! On the rock, I write the question Ever. Rafayel nods.
If only Maxwell sold the island to us. Then we wouldn't have to go through all this trouble.
Let his damn wife keep this freaking island. Y'all are so...
To the hierarchy? The stuff that's hidden on this island is very important. It can't end up with the wrong people.
I'm gonna kill you. One of these days. I don't know how. I don't know when.
What is this stuff exactly? Do you want to share your big secret with me?
Who's there?
Flames encircle the two. Raphael approaches them slowly, one step at a time. I grab my firearm. Hell yeah. Are you going to explain yourselves, or would you rather have a thoughtful discussion at the Hunters Association? They clench their teeth and refuse to speak. And just when I'm about to make another inquiry, I sense a powerful surge of metaflux. A wanderer is about to appear. My watch sounds the alarm, which coincides with the violent tremors that shake the sea. I hurry toward the blue hole, but Raphael blocks my way.
Before we continue, I need to ask you something. Do you like treasure hunts?
I do. Yes. How's that related to the Wanderer, though?
Then this adventure won't disappoint you.
Okay, let's go. Calling the rumors he mentions in the afternoon about the treasure in the blue hole, unease washes over me. You're going to look for that treasure?
The wind's getting stronger because of the high tide. It's the perfect time for a treasure hunt. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. He holds me in his arms and rushes to the shore. The waves intensify and slowly engulf everything I can see. Meanwhile, a terrifying behemoth reveals itself in the center of the blue hole. Ah! So many words. End fight! We're gonna pretend we fought and KO! Let's go. Hell yeah, underwater time. The protofield disappears in the depths of the dark blue sea. Light sporadically flashes. Struggling to keep my eyes open, I can't find my way. I think we fell straight into the blue hole. I'll swim toward the light and see where that leads.
Don't swim. Stop. Now turn your head.
Do as he says. However, trying to turn while underwater is surprisingly difficult. Yeah! You ever go swimming just like normally, girl? A familiar warmth suddenly cradles the back of my head. Strands of hair gracefully drift into my view, and they're followed with a gentle kiss.
Try it.
Try what? My steady breathing is accompanied by the faint fragrance of fresh sea salt. It permeates my entire being. I'm taken back. I can breathe. I'm not even choking on water. You smooshed me with your mermaid kiss.
Do you also want to see if your tears can turn into pearls?
Can I? Should I try? Raphael carefully runs his fingers along the area around my eyes. He instantly conjures up a thumb-sized flammula like a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat.
The tide is rising. Come on, let's find my treasure.
The little fish affectionately rubs its belly against Raphael's fingertips. With a flick of its tail, it swims toward the depths of the blue hole, as if it were a guide. Is there really a hidden Lemurian treasure at the bottom?
Only the undercurrent beneath the high tide and the tiniest fish know its location.
I playfully poke the flammula swimming next to me. Unafraid, it swims closer and nuzzles my cheek. Why is the flammula sillier than the one outside. It doesn't even have a sense of caution.
It's not the fish's fault. It only dares to come close because you have a familiar scent.
Do I? Are you talking about when you kissed me?
Obviously, it's not just because of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As we head deeper into the blue hole, the undercurrents become more and more intricate. The light has disappeared. In Rafayel's palm, a small flame materializes. It casts a gentle glow while the fish playfully swims around it.
We're close to the entrance.
A force surges through the water. My heartbeat quickens and I soon find myself tightly gripping Rafayel's hand.
Are you scared?
Am I? I shake my head. I try to peer into the depths of the darkness with the help of Rafayel's light. However, I can't find the source of that mysterious force. Good news, our target is probably in the same place.
And the bad news?
Oh no. My diving knowledge is limited. The deeper we go, the stronger the undercurrent gets. How deep do we need to be?
After we follow the surging tide and pass through a crevice, we'll reach a hidden fjord. The undercurrent in the crevice will be even more chaotic. Make sure to hold on to me tightly when the time comes.
Okay. Suddenly, the undercurrent becomes stronger. It propels me forward wildly. When we come to a stop, we find ourselves in a deeper part of the sea. In serene darkness, a gentle light emanates below. It grows brighter, only to dim. It's reminiscent of an aging heart's unhurried rhythm.
This is the island's cornerstone. It once bore the weight of Lemuria's past and future.
We slowly descend to the source of light. Eventually, a soft yet firm ground touches my feet. The flammula approaches Rafayel's flame. It vanishes at his feet and the fire disappears. The faint light fades only to flare up again.
It's part of Lemuria's long-lost Tome of the Sea God.
Under a tender radiance, the crimson seaweed on the seabed comes to life. They resemble a seabed, or a field of fire. They look like fire. We stand on a massive, thick stone slab. The engravings on the surface are the light source. Those glowing marks look like symbols. Legend has it that the Tome of the Sea God contains prophecies about Lemuria's future.
But this part speaks of oblivion, not the future.
Oh. Are you referring to how the world forgot about Lemuria's history?
It's not just that. There's also power. Those who borrowed power from the sea, but traded in the end. They mistook the sea's tolerance for submission, and forgot about its cruelty. But I remember, and I will reclaim this forgotten power.
Looks like that's where I come in, huh? What do you need me to do? Rafayel takes my hand as he materializes a dagger.
Only those who have a bond with the sea god can awaken the tome. I need you to bear with me for a moment.
The dagger grazes my fingertips. A drop of my blood is quickly sealed in a tiny bubble that falls into the vibrant red seaweed. The distant roar of a tsunami echoes in my mind, accompanied by an immense glowing symbol swirling and materializing. They pierce my body and ascend. Fragmented images that are bathed in a gold glow and a childlike voice break through the haze. They flood my mind.
You awakened me.
Whose memory is this?
Hey, are you listening? I'm not stranded. It's the waves. They're just too strong.
Oh.
Where I come from, if you say you like someone's scales, that means you like them.
Oh.
You humans are bold. We've only known each other for a day, and you're already thinking about our next meeting. Remember, we'll see each other again at this spot next year. This bond means you'll definitely come back to me. I'll always wait for you.
And I too. The waves sweep away these fragmented memories. A cold breeze tinged with the scent of seaweed caresses my face, and I struggle to open my eyes. Rafayel? Golden symbols pulsate with immense power. They surge into Rafayel's body. With his eyes tightly shut and his face pale, he collapses into my arms. Rafayel. The Flammula swims past me, its tail leaving behind a trail of bubbles. My gaze follows it to the crevice found on the fjord's cliff. As a shield of golden light blocks the turbulent seawater around us, I tightly hold onto Rafayel and swim toward the crevice. Remember in the Bond, and then he tells the story about when they met, when they were young, and then she promised to see him, but then she did not come back. And he's been salty about that ever since. We leave the blue hole via a narrow gap in the seabed. When we resurface, we find ourselves in the ocean. There's a small island in the distance. A nearby ship gently rocks with the waves. It looks as if it's been waiting a long time. Boarding the ship's hold, I look at its old masts and sails. I know that this is the same ship that ran aground on the island. Rafayel, are you okay?
Yeah.
After the Tome of the Sea got activated, what happened exactly? I remembered something, and when I returned to you, you were already... Rafayel leans against the deck and sits. With his elbow bent, he props himself up. Oh.
I said I'll give you an answer.
Don't be snarky with me.
Give me like a minute to...
What? Why are we so frustrated all of a sudden, sir? Oh my god, my favorite part. What's wrong with you? Did you get hurt? Show concern.
No.
Scales?
This couldn't be considered gentle.
Oh. Oh.
It's getting... Stay back.
What's going on? Rafayel? Oh, struggle?
A follower? Or just a lowly sacrifice?
You don't recognize me anymore? Oh no.
Death. When the storm surges from the deep sea.
Rafayel, snap out of it.
The sea god awakens. I have no need for traitors.
The authority granted me by the Ocean's Covenant, I order you to... Oh god. Snap out of it! Snap out of it. Oh. I know that was supposed to be scary, but like... Rafayel.
You...
guys, see? The thing is... Oh my god. I would misbehave so bad. Do you know who I am, Rafayel?
Of course.
Okay, good. Struggling, I sit up and lean back against the cabin wall. I give Rafayel a once-over. There aren't any scales or weird things. This is the Rafayel I know.
Don't worry. I'm fine.
Oh my god,
Look.
I forgot. He holds his hand out to me. The fragment in his palm emits a shining light that tugs at my heartstring. An ether core fragment!
I think it was embedded in the tome. I was drawn to its power. It seems like we both received a gift from the Tome of the Sea God. But there's always a price to pay for something like that.
The waves lap gently against the hull and occasionally splash us. I wipe the seawater off of my face and look in the murky ocean. This is the price you have to pay. What is it? Do you need to be a sacrifice or the sea god?
The dead deep sea and the sea god's power have been awakened. And since I accepted its power, I must answer its call.
Why do you look so sad about it? Why'd you do it? Why did you do it?
Even if certain futures have a predetermined end, I can't refuse.
Oh my god. And like, he knows. She does not know at this point, but he sure as hell. The ocean pushes the old ship. Exhausted, Rafayel rests in my arms and closes his eyes. Oh my gosh. I look down at him, my heart heavy as drenched, as if the wind and the rain worked tirelessly to drown it. Does that apply to your future as well? I can't listen to him breathing again. I'm gonna get too worked up, you know what I mean? I can't do it! The sails rustle and we're carried deeper into the darkness. The boundless ocean is extraordinarily quiet tonight. Oh my god. They gotta hit us with the depression before we finish up, you know what I mean? God, if I did not have to cook dinner, like right now, I would keep going. After returning from the Jewel Reef, I submit the unknown protocore fragment to the Association. While waiting for the analysis results, I receive an unexpected call from the Special Operations team about a new discovery. I sent a package?
Yes, you're the sender, and the mailing address says Jewel Reef. Inside it was a small device that was soaked in seawater.
The photo I get reveals a drenched palm-sized metal disc.
After analyzing the trace elements in the seawater it contained, we saw that they were a perfect match with the ones found in Jewel Reef's blue hole. And upon further examination, we noticed there was a radio frequency chip capable of attuning to metaflux fluctuations.
Again? Damn it, Ever. It can forcefully induce energy fluctuations. I have a feeling the incident from that day wasn't a coincidence.
The technology behind this is highly intricate, and currently, only Ever, the leading authority in protocore energy technology, has managed to achieve it.
Ever again.
However, it still has some limitations. For example, it can't be remotely activated. So,
the person who activated it must have been at the banquet. Yeah. While I can acquire the guest list through the Association's intelligence network, I still choose to visit White Sand Bay. He's the only one who could send this item that was salvaged from the sea. He even used my name when handing it over to the Association. Rafayel, Pookie. For the entire morning, dark clouds cover the sky, heavy and gray. They almost touch the waves. They almost touch the waves' crest as I look at them from the large window. The sound of a pencil against paper faintly resounds. The house's owner treats the news as nothing more than background music.
Many guests have gone missing from the island. Their current whereabouts remain unknown. The venue of the banquet, Jewel Reef, has been sealed off. There will be a further investigation into the...
The news report doesn't have any notable details. I walk over to Rafayel and lean down to look at a sketch. The intricate lines outlined fish and clusters of coral. The shadow lurking in the cave's depths appears to be harboring secrets. I stare at the shadow, as if compelled by an unseen force. I murmur to myself. They're in the blue hole.
It's possible.
Yeah? My words don't form a coherent sentence yet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rafayel understands and responds with a nonchalant chuckle. Of course he does.
Getting lost in the allure of treasure they yearned for half their lives. It might be a sweet dream for them.
You know who those missing people are.
You also saw them.
Meeting his gaze, I'm silent for a moment. They're from Ever. There's no doubt that they created the device to lure the Wanderers, but I don't have the chance to question the motives of those people who were involved. Yeah, for real, girl. Ugh.
Compared to those who willingly entered the blue hole, Aren't you here for something more important?
Of course. That package?
Yeah, I figured as much. Maybe it can bring you closer to the truth you're seeking.
Maybe.
As for the other thing, if you want to talk about that forgotten promise, you don't need to bring it up now. The weather's so bad today, and I'm not in the mood for a tragedy, you know. Why don't we talk about something cheerful instead?
Okay. Though the details of my encounter with Rafayel remain hazy, I managed to retrieve a few fragmented, vague memories. During that year, I fell into a deep sleep for 3 or 4 days due to a high fever. When I woke up, I lost a lot of my memories, and my meeting with Rafayel happened to occur before I got sick. Rafayel sighs and puts down the paintbrush.
You don't think I'm avoiding this topic because I'm trying to run away from it, right?
I just...
You want to say you forgot a lot of things from your childhood because of reasons, but you're worried it'll come off as you not wanting to take responsibility.
Yeah, that makes sense. Are you sure you don't have telepathy? Did you actually go to the beach to wait for me?
Are you asking about the year after that? Or every year after that?
He showed up every year. Every damn year, didn't he? Oh no. Observing my expression, Rafayel appears somewhat resigned. Then he suddenly pokes my forehead.
You don't need to feel bad about it. I'm not dumb enough to actually wait for you every year, you know.
Oh, okay, good. Liar, though. You're a liar.
But I did think about how to settle the score with you.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. Rafayel stands up and gently pushes me into a chair. He places my hand on his chest, and in a half-joking, half-serious manner. Oh my gosh.
The power within the Tome of the Sea God will protect everything that belongs to the sea. This includes our bond. If you can't let it go, why not just order me now not to hold a grudge over what happened back then?
Looking into his eyes, I realize he's sincerely asking me to do it. It shouldn't be used like that, though. While I don't fully understand it yet, I'm pretty sure our bond shouldn't be used like that. You said that I would definitely come back to you, and you'd always wait for me.
Does our promise still mean something to you, then?
A poke? I'm poking you, bro. According to the weather forecast, there will be a storm today. Everyone's been advised not to leave home unless it's absolutely necessary.
But you came here.
I did. Because I know you're waiting for me. Rafayel breaks into a smile and takes my hand into his palm. The heavy downpour descends, carrying with it a majestic force that seeks to wash away all remnants of the past. The surging wave crashed against the shore. Sea spray soars as if there's a fierce battle between the sky and the ocean. But in the end, rainwater and seawater will find their way back to each other. They will return to how they were before they parted ways. Stop. Stop it. I hate it. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Ah. Oh my god. So you're the one who are causing the dis- Okay, so because I do not have another hour to dedicate because I have to cook dinner. Oh my god, my body hurts. Everything is sore. You know that chapter took an hour and a half, by the way. That's crazy. So each of these are taking an hour and a half. What I was gonna say though. Okay, here, let's go to the home screen. Let's go see what Caleb's doing. Pookie, where are you at? Oh, he's reading a book as usual. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up the stream and then right. And then tomorrow, so what I was thinking, because in the story, so we have Xavier's branch to do still in Prologue of tomorrow. But on my second account, I got this myth. I got the new myth, Xavier. So maybe tomorrow we have like an Xavier day. And then Thursday we have a Caleb day. You know? I've been thirsting. I miss Colonel Caleb so bad. I need my hubby to come home. So yeah, tomorrow we have a little Xavier day with his new myth, and the prologue to tomorrow chapter which I think would be great to revamp some of my memories of what's going on with Xavier. I might be getting ready to take a nap. Yeah, boo. I gotta eat dinner, though. You are so cute. Anyway, I keep looking over at him. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. So tomorrow, finish Prologue to tomorrow. I'm sorry I didn't get through the whole thing today. And then Xavier Myth. So we will do both of those. Okie dokie. I'm gonna go make dinner now. Y'all have a great night. Y'all have fun. And goodbye.